mean, I can hear
Live from Studio G in FunkShop Plaza. Good morning and happy Thursday. It's the Daily Funk.
Yes.
I'm your host, Biggz.
I am the Cactus Liquor.
Next to me is Cactus Liquor. Shawn. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Yeah, you couldn't hear because I had it muted on my end. I thought I clicked the unmute button, but apparently I failed. Already failing, and we're 6 minutes into live stream, 2 minutes into the actual minute and a half, whatever.
I grabbed the wrong cactus.
You what?
I grabbed the wrong cactus.
Are you gonna lick another one today?
Maybe for a donation.
In case you didn't see yesterday, Shawn licked a cactus. You know, we can show you, actually. We should be able to get away with that. Let me go find it. Uno mas. How you doing this morning, Shawn?
I'm good. Other than waking up to not being able to access my bank account. That was pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah, because of the...
Because Wells Fargo had a massive failure that seemed like countrywide, according to Twitter. It was all over Twitter, all over Black Twitter.
Wonder if was it like some sort of suspected security breach?
I have no idea. Don't know.
I'll look into that and see if we can find some information. I'm gonna find some detail.
Holy shit, that was loud. Because another Twitch channel was playing in the background.
Oh, when you open Twitch up?
I was like, holy shit.
Thanks for hosting. Gangster.
That scared me. That scared me.
So here's a clip from yesterday in case you missed it. It's gonna look really weird. Look, I mean, it's like, holy shit, what are we watching? This would really trip people out if we sat here and did this all the time. Played our podcast during our podcast, so they see our podcast plus the little corner windows on the podcast.
Yeah, that would be.
Wait, so they can see it.
Flip that, man.
Wah. No, you gotta lick it like.
Come on, bro.
Oh God!
Two licks to the cactus. Oh, thanks for the donation.
Do it to
Somebody
that one,
clip
though.
that. Clip that right now. Turn on pretzel. I can't. I'm not logged on and watching it.
As soon as that
Are you
sound
logged
clip
in
came
and
on,
watching
both of us were like, "What?"
Bro, it's only at 2%.
My account.
Clip that. You know how?
Yeah, but somebody else can clip it.
Clip it, bro. Just clip it, bro.
I'll clip it later.
Clip it. That's gonna go viral. You couldn't even talk, bro. You had cactus in the mind.
What?
He's not tongue-tied. He's tongue-cactus. When you just tried to say something, it's like you had cactus on the mind and on the tongue. You just couldn't get out what you were trying to say.
I don't even remember what I was trying to say.
You need to clip just that part. What the fuck's going on right there?
Sounds like I was like trying to scratch a record or something.
You're beatboxing. Oh my God! Oh, I'm so glad you clipped that. Makes it so much easier to go and find it.
It's also on YouTube. Just uploaded it.
Nice. The whole segment. The clip is just just a little.
Just
tiny
that
piece.
little clip is up there, but the whole segment's uploading right now.
Nice.
There's like 5 videos uploading. We haven't dropped any frames, and it's playing cleanly right now.
Nice.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, we haven't dropped any frames on this end.
Yeah, there's no drop frames. I don't see any, and it's playing cleanly. While I'm uploading a bunch of videos to YouTube simultaneously.
Shit seems to be working today.
Yeah, amazing.
So, in local current news, I'm going to get We'll try to find some information on the Wells Fargo thing in a minute. Hey, Jeff in the Box, good morning. Thanks for being here. Good to see you.
Faux show.
So apparently, over the next few days, we're supposed to have some sort of snowpocalypse. Have you been paying attention to the news?
I've been seeing it, and I'm like figuring out what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because if it's as bad as like because I like the weather station and like the Weather Channel app on my phone, it does.
Right.
It looks like it's gonna be just lots like showers and mix. And,
moderate, yeah.
Yeah, nothing crazy. And if that's the case, I won't have a problem like delivering in most of Vancouver. I don't think Vancouver's relatively flat. And that's fine, which we find because I'll be close, I suppose. If I do get stuck in some weird place, I can call Phil. But
You're not gonna be on like the West Hills somewhere.
Oh, I'm not
like,
going over there.
Deep down somebody's steep driveway.
I'm not going over there if it's
Thank
snowing crazy.
God.
Well, I mean, everything was cool until I slid, just tried to turn around, and I just slid just a little too far,
and then
made it worse.
Fucked.
Yeah, I was fucked
For hours. That was nuts.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to avoid that this year.
Good idea.
I was on
Good
Powell
idea.
2 nights ago when it snowed. What was it? 2 nights ago? I think so. Yeah. I got onto Powell, and I got sideways a few times. It got pretty gnarly on east of 205 on Powell. Rest of it was all right. Like, especially at nighttime, there wasn't that many people on the road, so it wasn't a big deal. But if I just had a little more traction, I'd be a lot more confident with my car. But being rear-wheel drive and not having like chains, I mean, I might have to go if it snows as much as it says it's going to, I might have to go buy some chains. But there probably won't be any chains available when I need to go buy them.
Jeff said I was fishtailing all the way to work. Oh, is it icy out there? So I've seen so many different reports. Like every news channel is reporting something different.
Because no one really
Weather.com is reporting something completely different. And like my phone app is like, my phone app says Saturday we're going to get 1 to 4 inches possibly, but it's most likely rain and snow mixed.
Which is fine. I don't mind that. That means
But
I'll still be busy.
somebody sent a screenshot of what their phone weather app was doing, and they live in Hazeldale. And the next 5 days had snowflakes. Somebody else posted a screenshot of some national weather news service that, I got down to about 19 degrees here last night too. Maybe 21, I think was our low. But
I was freezing my ass off last night.
yeah, it was cold. Another report said possible accumulations on the valley floor 10 to 15 inches.
I hope not. That'd be bad.
I hope not, because I really need to go to work this weekend, and that's going to mean that
Isn't yours 4-wheel drive?
I can get to work, but the bar is not going to have me come and play music.
I guess there's nobody going to show up.
Yeah, if the weather is bad like that, nobody's going to show up, so they're not going to be able to afford to pay me.
Yeah, just come play to an empty room for 2 nights.
Yeah. So, I'm kind of nervous. I need to work.
You and me both.
Yeah. So let's hope and pray that this weather thing is just
but if it's
big
like just
scary.
a slushy kind of thing, that's perfect because I'll still be super busy.
Yeah.
Yet, I'll be relatively safe driving on the road, even though paranoid people are like, be careful, you might die, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't worry about I don't worry about driving in it.
Yeah.
Even if it's like 3-4 inches and it's fresh. I was going down 14 a couple years ago, and I had to get up to Seattle. I had Jordan and Scott with me, and we're cruising at a decent pace, but the snow was thick, like it was coming down heavy, and we start to see a shadow in front of us, and before you know it, there's a semi-trailer in front of us that is stopped. No brake lights. So they put it in park and didn't have any lights on in the middle of 14.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah, real dumb. Right down by Fred Meyer Grand. So, just as I get over. I miss it by literally inches. Jordan is ghost white. He's like, holy shit, you need to be a race car driver. I was like, no, I can drive my truck like this, perfect, but nothing else. I don't trust myself behind the wheel of any other vehicle but this one because I'm just so comfortable in it. And then as we get around it,
Atlanta, Northeast Georgia. Let's see what this is.
Georgia.
Hello?
Are you looking for affordable health insurance?
Good morning, Casey.
I don't want to talk to health because they're boring. Continue.
You always get the health insurance ones. So I get around the semi, and this little car with old ladies decides, or they did, the same thing happens to them. So they didn't see the semi. They're in the same lane. They're coming up on it really quick. I swerve around it. I get around it just fine. The little Honda hits it, gets around it, gets right on my tail. And I could see, like, I couldn't even see the lady's face anymore. She was that close to my tailgate in my back window. So I step on it a little bit. I get up, and she's still riding on my tail. Then she tries to get around me, like she's trying to go faster than me. Now, mind you, I'm doing at least 45. I'm cruising on this fresh snow. It's slicker than shit, but I'm comfortable. You know when you need to slow down, when you don't.
Yeah.
This old lady gets around me or tries to start to go around me, and she loses grip and just slide. Just as the semi starts going again, guess what I did?
Moved out of the way.
Fuck you, bye! And I just kept going. Watch the whole thing. I didn't see the semi hit him. I imagine he probably didn't because he was going too slow at that point that he was still able to stop. But I didn't pay attention. I didn't care. I was like, I didn't hit anybody. There's no scratches on my car. I'm just going to get to Seattle, and I'm going to get there now.
If you're an idiot, you're an idiot. You'd probably freak out with the way people drive. And
Jeff said
Canada.
I'm debating on periodically using a spray bottle of water and spraying my asshole neighbor's car keyholes overnight. Good morning, Casey. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? This fine Thursday morning. Is that supposed to be 2019 follower goal, not 2018? Does it say 2018?
yes, it does.
Son of a bitch.
And the
it
follower
sure
goal
does.
is completely wrong. You should fix that.
Yeah, it sure is.
We have like 360 something followers now.
Right.
362. We should probably change that. It should say something like 500.
Yeah.
And that should be like the February follower goal.
I thought we did update that. Hey, good morning, JD.
So
Amazing. Casey said I'm amazing. That's good to hear. That is actually absolutely really good to hear. I don't hear you say amazing very often, so I'm glad shit is going good for you today. Hope it continues that way for the rest of your days.
don't push too hard or you can get hemorrhoids.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can rip your asshole right open.
And then you'll be sitting on one of those donuts.
Yeah. Be careful with that.
Her niece is home. My cactus is home right on top of the mixing board.
I didn't know your niece was away or where your niece was at. Jeff said too late. Having a meeting with my care coordinator so I can maybe leave the house soon. That's a good idea. Because you're going to drive yourself even crazier if you don't. Casey said, you know me and my family. I'm 11 and it's been 5 years. Well, that's cool. How old is she? Just kidding.
48.
Kidding. Just kidding.
She's 48.
All right. So
I sent you a giraffe video.
I saw that. You know, I watched that last week, and I wanted to get to that. So
I didn't turn
Why
audio
talk
on,
about-
but
yeah, I mean,
20 old enough for you.
oh, I think we're friends on Facebook, actually.
No, that's too old, Casey.
I think.
It's too old.
Hey, what up? I see.
Do we know Icy?
I copes. I'm not sure. I think we're friends on Facebook.
There's a cactus on my mixing board.
Nice. Well, I'm fixing that follower goal right now since you guys always bring these details to me, and I'm like, oh, neat. There's always something that I forget to do or I fuck up on. That's just what I do. It's Thursday, and it doesn't matter if it's Thursday or not. I'm going to say that for every single day because I'm going to use the day as my excuse for why I'm messing things up. But this has been like this for months, and nobody caught on to it until now. So, I mean, good job, Jeff.
We've caught on to it. I've caught on to it. I've said something.
Why didn't you say anything?
I did. You just were busy or ignoring me.
What the funk? I've never heard you say, hey, you need to update our follower goal.
I've said it at least once a week. Maybe if somebody wants to go back and go through all the
starting amount
episodes,
362.
Clip out the sections of me saying, hey, follower goal's wrong. You should probably fix that.
Do that. Do that. You're not going to find any, I promise.
You will.
Nope.
They're just going to be long, going through many hours of footage.
They're not going to find them, I promise.
We could all have our Veged. What? I thought that was something completely different.
Can we all have a Big Denny? I'm like, wait, we're in New Zealand or something, and Big Denny must be like.
Well, I thought she meant something completely
Australian for picnic. Dreamer, if you can find that clip, I will give you 2,000 FunkShop star points so you can have an advantage in the next raffle. If you can find a clip, any clip of Shawn previous to today saying that I needed to change the follower goal, update the follower goal, I will give you 2,000 FunkShop stars.
Should give them more than that. 5,000.
Shh.
I say 5,000.
Well, I say 2. All right? When you want to wager something, you can wager something.
I mean, maybe 10.
10,000?
Why not?
Holy Nikes. Shawn just wants to give away the farm. Go in the middle at 350.
350.
I was 350 in the middle if I said 2,000 and Shawn said 10,000.
Maybe, or no, maybe she was talking about 5,000. Middle of 2,000 and 5,000.
3,500.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Ish.
All right, fine. 3,500. If you can find a clip of him telling me previous to today that I need to update. What is our gold amount? What do I need to set the amount to?
Of what? 500 for February.
For February? Okay.
500 followers. So if you don't follow.
Nah.
Tell your friends, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell your kids. They need to come on to FunkShop TV and hit that follow. And, if they donate money, I might do crazy things like lick cactuses like I did yesterday.
Yeah, that actually happened. He's not lying.
Maybe if somebody donates, maybe we know what we should do. We should do like a donation goal for the day. Like if somebody, if we get up to like $100 donated, for the day, like Duane gets to slap me in the face on camera or something like that.
Ooh, he's got big hands, dude.
So I'm saying, like, if we get up to $100 donation for the day,
okay.
So we'd have to be at $119.20 by the end of the day. Then
Casey said, if I donate, can I whip you with a whip?
I mean, sure.
It depends on the amount of the donation. I'm sure.
Yeah.
A $2 donation does not entitle you to the use of a cat o' nine tails on Shawn's buttocks. All right?
Or anywhere else.
Or
it's going to have to be more than $100.
So, according to USA Today, 3 hours ago, Wells Fargo outage. Banking mobile apps. Widespread online banking mobile app outage hits Wells Fargo customers. Wells Fargo is working to fix a widespread outage, preventing some customers from using the mobile app and accessing their online bank accounts. When attempting to log in online, some customers are met with a screen that says, "We're experiencing some technical difficulties. We apologize for the inconvenience as some of our web pages are temporarily unavailable."
That's what hold up. You should put a little text on the screen that stays there the whole thing. $100 donation. Slap in the face. $100. If we get up to $100 in donations today. And that way, so you can share it with people. They come in, donate. That's your donations.
Casey said, or make you lick my heels.
$500 for that.
All right.
Trying to raise money. I'm being a team player right now.
Fair enough. We should make this like list of challenges and put them on our actual page. Like for $10, we'll each eat a bowl of hot noodles and weird shit like that.
Yeah.
We'll make a list.
Oh, we got 12 viewers. Boom.
Is that okay? So is that a $100 donation from one person or $100 total for today?
Total. To make it, that way one person doesn't have to donate $100.
Okay.
So they could share it with friends and be like, "Hey, come donate and watch Shawn get slapped in the face."
Heidi said no notification.
Did you turn the notification on though? That's my question. I told her. Said, "Hey, turn the notification on."
I mean, I'm not always. We're not always gonna go in the singles group and say, "Hey, we're live." Sometimes I forget, to post in different places.
Well, I told her that because I always get
follow us on Twitter. You'll get them. Yeah, I always get the notifications too.
I'm trying to remember where I get the notification. Do you have the Twitch app installed on your phone?
Email.
I'm sure, maybe do they have to I don't know how that works.
Click on the notifications on the channel.
But isn't there settings for where the notification goes to in Twitch? Somewhere?
Possibly. I'm pretty sure it goes to your email. Unless you have the Twitch app, then the Twitch app pops the notification.
Yeah, if you have the Twitch app, it'll pop up there.
Yeah.
Some setting somewhere seems a little off because we all get them. So I only have the app. Maybe check in the app and see if there's a setting somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where it is, because there's so many settings and different sides of it all that we have to deal with. I forget, to be honest. I apologize.
Casey, send me a message on Facebook and remind me.
Try the heart on the actual screen. Yeah, I'm sure she has that.
Biggz said, once you get a list of challenges for donos, I'll be the first to donate 100. I'll be the first to donate. 100 might be too much for me, but I'm down for dumb single challenges. Yeah, and I think we can come up with a big list. Maybe we'll just do it like the dry erase board. Fuck putting up the stuff that we need to remember every day. Fuck using it for business. We're just going to put up a list of stupid shit we can do for donations, and then as we do them, we just erase them.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. So, give me a second. I'm almost done.
But Big T, it isn't just one donation, so it's a comment for the slapping me in the face challenge. It's a accumulation of $100. So, you could message other Twitch people, invite them in, say, "Hey, you donate to these guys, get to $100. The big guy is gonna slap the less big guy."
Come on, you bastard.
Oh nope, that's gonna be a lot more for you to slap me, Casey. Boy, if it's up to Big T, I'm sure he'll help that happen.
He just enjoys watching you lick cactus.
You just $20 for a Bronco flag to replace that shitty stuff.
Hey,
for the month?
A month? No.
Maybe for a day.
$25 a week if you want to rent any of the space in the backdrop.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
But that does not necessarily mean you're free from criticism either. Because I will put some donkey buttons on this bad boy, and we'll have donkey sounds all the time, and be like, "Oh, and sitting on donkey side today, Shawn Rainey."
I don't care.
I know you don't. All right. So. Da-da-da. I've done it before. I just enjoyed it. Done what before? Slapped him?
Probably.
If you want to subscribe to the notifications, you have to click on the little gear if you're on your phone next to the heart, and scroll down your options to get to the notifications there. That's how that works, I promise. Why did that? You son of a bitch. Hooray! Come on. Cooperate with me. You can do it. There we go. Almost there, guys. Bear with me. Setting up the scroller. Boom. Is that too hard to read? Is it going too fast? Casey, is that going too fast for you? Can everyone raid? No. 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 You're not going to come into the podcast and beg us to raid. Have you even followed us? Are you subscribed to our channel? Have you done anything at all that gives us any sort of incentive to raid you whatsoever? Give me 10 reasons right now why we should raid your channel. And go.
They just randomly came in and said raid.
Okay, I'll slow it down. That's why I asked you, Casey, because I know, like, you're the best judge on reading and writing. What up, Autumn? Hi, Autumn. So that's why I asked you. So,
what's kind of that
the scroller.
Oh, you can. Oh, it has a scroll. This has a scroller built in.
Yeah, bro. You didn't know that?
No.
I've scrolled stuff before. Remember when the FunkShop logo used to roll up and down?
Oh, I didn't really think of that as a scroller though, but it could make sense.
Yeah, you can scroll horizontal or vertical.
That's awesome. It is going pretty fast. Oh, wait, it's probably gonna slow down here.
I slowed it down.
I'm just waiting for it to update on the stream because I'm watching that's live or that's real time for us.
Yeah.
And this is the stream.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. There you go. Boom! $100 donation.
Change the font so it's a little easier to see.
I like that. I like that. Let's get physical. Let's get physical and
Let's
podcast.
Get physical. Abominable killer. Abominable killer. Abominable killer. Abominable killer.
Tom's here.
Good morning, Tom. What did I tell you yesterday, Tom? What did I tell you yesterday? Or was it day before yesterday?
Day before.
No. I'm live. I don't check my messenger when I'm live.
I did my part.
Really? What time did you message, Tom? Oh, so after you were still late. So if you planned on being here after your meeting, maybe you should have messaged before we started and said, hey, I'll be there after my meeting. Do you know how this works, Tom? Do you know how life works, Tom?
What's funny is Tom's mic is muted.
My mic's muted.
Good morning, Tom. How are you?
Tired. How are you?
I'm good. Now I got to put the fucking donation scroller on the other screen. And
$50 for Tom's anime friend to choke him out on stream. to choke Tom out on stream? Yeah, let's do that.
$50?
Oh, that chick?
100 and you have a deal. And that money goes all to her.
Then no, start your own podcast.
No? Okay. All right,
We're-
fine.
we're
Why we
making
split
a-
it?
we're-
We'll do 50-50 like
This
like
is not a 50-50 raffle.
like a fundraiser.
No, it doesn't work like
Come
that.
on, Rainey. Interject.
Help
What
him out.
happened to your
I
hair?
think not.
Did you do something to it?
He wants you to help him out, Tom.
Oh, $50, huh? For I think she fights in the 125-pound weight class, maybe
So
130.
she'll kick your ass. What you're saying?
She'll basically kick my ass because she's, a lot of it in fighting is your cardio makes your chin. If you don't have good cardio, there goes your chin. So, she'll definitely kick my ass if it just came down to that. She's giving up about 75 pounds, but that don't matter in fighting. Not when you got skills like her. Fuck that. Oh, our donation bar has not moved much. Okay.
Well, I like how you move that. That's nice.
Huh?
I gotta find a place for this thing now.
I know. And I don't even have the follower goal on this scene, but whatever.
Oh, well. We're good. What's up, Big T? $50, huh? Is that a tap out or completely a completely knockout? I lights out for Tom. I possibly shit my pants on TV. Or lose my bodily functions, I should say. Like, that happens when you get knocked out, like in MMA, I guess.
You shit yourself?
Well, you possibly can lose like your pee-pee or poo-poo. Yeah.
Are you 5?
You can possibly shit your pants or defecate yourself or pee all over the place. And,
I know it's all like super bright. I should have a hat on.
I would probably not.
I guess that's kind of-
Yeah.
'Cause there's 3 lights right above my head.
You want this one?
No, I'm good.
I like this one. You have my hat. Whatever. It's your frosty hair.
It looks like I'm blonde in it.
Trying to get into the habit of fixing the scene before everybody else sees it. 'Cause I don't want Duane to yell at me.
I'm an old man.
Here, I'll go like this.
Shawn. All right.
What difference does
There goes
that
all our
make?
black viewers.
That's
so
There goes all our viewers of color.
We've got these FunkShop hoodies, the old school ones. Did you ever have one of the white ones? So when you pull it up, it literally it comes to a point on the
Looks
hood.
like a Klansman.
you're like,
It's
son
horrid.
of a bitch.
It is horrid. So Jason's been wearing one to work lately.
He's like the Grand Wizard or what?
Yeah, and he didn't even realize it, and finally because he checks in semi trucks at the train yard. So finally, one of his down south black truck drivers, was like, if you wore that down south, you wouldn't last very long.
Probably not.
And he's like, why? So the truck driver actually said, jump up here, and he turned his mirror so Jason could look in it and realize he had a tall point on the top of his head.
He's all Google imaging
He had
Grand
no
Wizard and then putting it next to his face and go, look,
Yeah.
do you see a resemblance? Okay,
Does that look like you?
yeah. You're
Yeah.
from Idaho.
Idaho.
They, I guess, apparently have a huge KKK KKK.
Yes,
that's real.
Idaho does.
Idaho's known for that. But I've gone through there many times as a biracial kid. Idaho. Idaho's nice.
Idaho.
Idaho.
It's like any
Idaho,
other state.
Idaho. No, Idaho.
It depends on what
goes.
part of the state you're in.
I've been through all parts. I'm fine there. They love me. I love them. We're fine.
Tom, everybody pretends to love you.
I'll take pretend at this point in my life. Better than hate, nigga.
Whoa.
I guess
Did you just say that?
I'm muting Tom now.
Everything you say can and will be. This goes on YouTube forever.
15 seconds. Tom dropped the N-word. All right. We'll add an A and the silent H at the end, so we're fine.
It was the socially acceptable.
It was this. Well, I had 3 black
Your
roommates. We're
melanin
fine.
is not dark enough
My
to
blue-
have the social
No,
acceptance.
my mom was of color, so we're good.
Japanese.
Yellow, motherfucker, yellow. I almost said the N-word again. I had to retract.
You know
What happens? That's what the other guy had me doing here. The guy that was sitting in this chair for a while.
What are you talking about?
Josh, yeah. He kept saying the N-word, so I started getting used to saying
He's-
it again.
He's black.
He's skin tone wise, he's really no blacker than Tom is.
No,
I mean,
really.
they're almost the same shade.
Yeah. So
They're pretty close.
I have a brother card in my back pocket, and I tend to use it once in a while.
Oh my Atlanta.
Now that is a thing. Depending on who you're with and who you're around and the situation you're in,
You could have a
If
giraffe
you're-
come into your
if
thing.
you're around the right group of people and they know you well enough to know that you don't mean anything racial connotation, or you're just, it's a term of endearment.
It is. Me and my friends would say it. I lived in Seattle with me and 3 black roommates.
Right.
It was
So
like
to
friend. Hey, what's up,
them,
my nigga? And then we'd be
you
friends.
are part of that social circle.
Yeah.
But on a podcast where anybody can watch,
Hi,
people
Duane, if you're
may
tuning in
not
at home.
know that.
He's on his way. He says he's going to come kick your ass.
There's different times. Like
That was Shawn. Absolutely, that was Shawn.
there's been times that I've expected to use it as a term of endearment around a certain social group. And I explained that on the show a couple weeks ago. Josh and I were having that talk. So yeah, sometimes you get a card, but that card does not allow you to use it anytime, anywhere. You don't get to use your Chuck E. Cheese player card when you go to the other
Buffalo Wild
arcade,
Wings?
bro. Yeah,
I do.
Yeah. You can't take your Buffalo Wild Wings to Chuck E. Cheese.
it doesn't
do.
work
You
like
get
that.
you get arrested.
Big T said, "I'm offended. Throw something at him." Well, I'd say start with a cactus, but we know
that
how
was exactly what I was
Oh
reaching.
my God, that is a cactus. I'd rather get hit with that microphone.
Shawn licked a cactus yesterday. Where have you been?
I don't remember.
I'm not surprised.
That's how we got $10.
Really? What can I do for $10?
I'm not surprised.
Nothing. $10 for anal bleaching. Okay, thank you. I'll do that.
What?
I'd rather bleach my anus than get hit than lick a cactus.
Don't you do that anyways?
Well, yeah, that's why it's easy.
Wow.
I haven't done it for a while, but I was using like Clorox opposed to like the other stuff that you're supposed to use, so kind of burnt.
Ice Cream Boy said $10 for Tom to leave.
I'll give you 20 if I get a leave.
Yes!
I'll match that.
That is best comment of the day.
That's comment of the day. That's perfect.
$10 for Tom to get the fuck out of here.
All right. Throw it down. And my day is done. I can go home and sleep.
Nobody said you had to be here, bro. I
Yeah,
mean,
but I'm
just saying.
between
showed up on your
I'm
own
between
accord.
investments right now.
You showed up on your own accord.
I know it's on me for coming here. Let's go to Lonnie or something.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Let's go to
Especially
Emerald
the
Queen.
fact that I may not be working this weekend.
No, let's go to Emerald Queen then.
That's definitely even further and definitely no.
I win more money at Emerald Queen than I do at Lonnie, honestly.
Which doesn't make any sense because slot machines in Washington. Are you playing tables? Are you playing
Slots.
craps? Slot machines in Washington all run on the same system.
I just have better luck there. It's just luck. It's just luck of the draw.
If you want to like have better
Oregon,
luck,
I've won mega
yeah,
money in Oregon.
go to Spirit Mountain or
I've
go
won.
to, go to
I've won a
Chinook
$10,000 jackpot years ago at Spirit Mountain. I had 2 bundles of $5,000 in $100 bills. So 10,000, 2 bricks. I was like, damn. And I walked away with almost all of it.
Yeah.
Most of it. Well, at least 8,000 of it.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
No, it was good.
because
I had a
all
room
the-
and everything.
Slot machines in Washington State run off of like a pull
Lottery?
tab type system.
Yeah, pull tab. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, God, last time I went to
So
Lottery,
it's kind of
man,
the luck
so-
is kind of on if you put your card in and when you put your card in. That does have a lot to do with it, which it shouldn't, but it's
I'm
weird.
superstitious. I don't like those cards. I figure they.
They don't like you either, Tom.
Well, no, but like I figure they got you. If you got one of those, it means you're a compulsive gambler. You know, I have them, but I don't really use them because they give you free shit with them when you sign up half the time.
Well, not only that, once in a while you get a free spin based on your card. You just slide your card in and you push this button and it gives you free play.
Oh,
Michael and Anthony both did that. They never gamble, never, but they both did it with their cards and they got $250 in free play on their first try.
wow.
Yeah. So if you never use a card, it's probably good to use it once in a while.
Okay.
But whatever.
That's not bad.
We don't need to sit here and talk about gambling. Oh, so remember?
We can.
No, we don't need to.
Okay.
I mean that literally.
Right, that's not.
A couple weeks ago, we were talking. We had we were talking about the blackface debate. Remember the Prada store that had that picture, the window display over Christmas that they decided to pull because people were outraged and
Yep.
offended.
I'm offended.
Just to refresh people's memory, I'll pull it up. People were offended over this window display, which is kind of goofy to me, but whatever.
I don't know how you associate that with blackface, but
I could.
if you're stretching,
if
you're stretching,
Yeah, if you're thinking blackface,
and that's what you want to see,
and that's what you want to see, yeah.
What about the pink face people then?
Yeah, what about the pink robots?
The pink robots.
I think those are offensive to.
those are vagina faces.
Yeah, vagina and butthole. That's the display
No,
they're going
dude.
for.
I think it's an hourglass shaped woman doing a handstand with her legs spread open, and she's got polka dotted leotards on, and she has a button on her butt.
Butt plug?
Well, I didn't want to say that, but yes, that's what I was thinking.
You ever go to the mall and get one of those Asian massages?
So this was a Prada. This was a Prada display window. You can see the Prada purses, Prada bags in the background. That immediately they took it down because people were offended over it, and that was a Soho Prada thing.
Yeah.
So Gucci
Hopefully they did something more offensive.
Gucci had to put out an apology after social media users say sweater resembles good blackface. Where you going, Casey? You can't leave.
Why is she leaving?
I don't know. And I know how much of a fan you are of Gucci, Tom. So you saw the last one, that Prada thing. Do you guys think it was a blackface attempt at making fun of blackface characters or black people?
Not even close.
What about this?
No, it might be trying to include black people, and they just happen to have those dolls, and that's what they use for the display. It could be something in the artist that created that window display, kind of like a mannequin. He had a vision. Remember that 80s movie Mannequin?
Yeah, we talk about that all the time, Tom.
Okay.
Where you at?
I watch other podcasts.
Obviously.
I don't watch anything.
Tom,
I don't even
from
watch
now
my TV.
on, from this point forward, don't just send us a message saying you're coming. You need to send us a message and ask permission.
Can we get another $10 so I can leave?
Because Shawn is mean to me.
Someone puts
When was
10
Shawn-
more bucks. We got Ice Cream
How
Boy.
does that mean?
One
When
more
was he
$10
mean to
donation.
you,
I get to
Casey?
leave. I get to leave one more.
Casey was having such a fantastic day, but now Shawn was mean to me.
These
I
guys are
hope
both
that
mean to
Shawn
me,
looks
Casey.
like he has
Join
no
the crowd.
Well, he cut it really, really short. How come a bonable killer that said, "Can everyone raid Fyro Ghost 28?" hasn't said a word? You just came in and asked everybody to raid and then left? Are you going from channel to channel, asking people to raid and then leaving?
That's not how we
Maybe
work.
we will raid that channel
What are you talking
in
about?
chat up there. 1126.
As long as you guys raid us.
Oh, a long time ago, you mean?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just
they
raid
didn't
us.
raid us. They didn't give us any. It didn't even follow us.
I see it right here. Raid Psycho Ghost 28.
Big T said 14 viewers when Tom showed up. Now 7. Bye, Tom.
Another good point.
Dreamer. See, I told you. Dreamer said this is taking forever. I told you you're not gonna find one. Not happening.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what they were talking about.
Finding the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Gucci has apologized after pictures of their new sweater apparently is offending people.
Who's Big T?
What do you think?
That's pretty awesome. You're fucking hot.
Oh, Tom, you gotta go, bro. Ice Cream Boy said, "Bye-bye, Tommy boy." Literally, the caption says, "Bye-bye, Tommy boy."
I will get a leave. $10? That's fair.
Yes.
And that's my day.
$10 towards the $100 slap in the face. 90 more.
Oh my goodness! This
Tell your
might
Twitch
happen
frienders.
Thank you for the donation. I'm out. I'm a man of my word.
today. Enjoy your day, Lucky. That message earlier tomorrow, Tom. Give us a bigger heads up. Can somebody? How much to donate to get me off of the show for today? Shit. All right, do that. And the viewership start going back up.
That's awesome.
The Ice Cream Boy said, "Best $10 of my life."
Shawn, you should feel honored. I
You
actually went
did
through the
not
clips
find it,
and
Dreamer.
looked,
No, you did
found
not.
it.
No, you did not. Bullshit. Bullshit. Casey said I'm going to be by the mall in a bit. Are you bringing us lunch, Casey?
Yeah, you're bringing us lunch.
If you're not bringing us lunch, there's no point bragging about, I'm going to be by the mall. Guess what? I'm by the mall every day. Okay?
Are you?
Every day. Every day. I wake up by the mall. I go to bed by the mall. I'm by the mall.
Podcast by the mall.
My podcast by the mall. Right here in Studio G, FunkShop Plaza. So what do you think, man? Now, the Prada window was a stretch, but I think this one is a little bit closer.
It's closer, but it's really weird. It's almost like they saw the mannequin things and were like, watch this shit, hold my beer. And they're like, we're going to apologize. We know this. We're going to apologize beforehand, but people are going to talk about it.
Well,
that's a strategy. That's a legitimate strategy, is it not?
I hate to stereotype. I hate to sound stereotypical. Do y'all want some Dutch? I don't drink coffee, fool. Shawn, I don't know. Shawn said leave it on the porch. I'm just kidding. Ice Cream Boy said, I didn't think he'd actually leave. Kind of feel bad now. Yeah, I'm hoping, like, he'll be okay. He'll be okay.
Sure, he's fine.
He'll be okay. Now, the thing that concerns me the most, and maybe this is probably just because I've been so involved in the hip-hop music industry and the rap world for the last few decades, but the majority of people that I see buying Gucci are black people.
That's true. I mean, or like super, super rich white.
Someone loves us enough to donate. Thanks for the love.
Oh, $10 more.
He's already gone. And the viewers keep coming back. Woo, Tom. We're going to have to bring Tom on more often for 2 minutes. Hey, everybody, Tom's here. And then be like, no, fuck that. Get him on.
2 minute, Tom.
Get 60 people donating $5 a piece. Get Tom, gotta go. All right. Well, when our donation pool reaches 150, see, we don't even have to do a slap Shawn thing. When our donations reach,
I think it's like a cross thing. Oh, Dreamer clipped it.
Oh my Lanza! All right.
That's awesome.
Let me pause pretzel. Full screen. Unmute.
He said bye-bye, Tom, tomorrow. It's like donation for tomorrow.
A head start for Don't Show Up.
It's about 100 off.
Our follower goal
Situation, or if it is fake, and our follower goal is way off.
When was this?
It's about
Obviously, it was
100 off.
recent because of the backdrop.
Yeah, it
was after I took down the Public Enemy shit.
I was wearing that within a week ago, like a week.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Way off.
How many did I say? How many points did I say I was going to give her?
It's about. I think we agreed on 3,500.
All right.
Friday the 1st. Yep, that's 7 days ago. Boom.
All right, you win. You win.
If it is fake.
I can admit when I'm not right.
Twitch calls it.
But
Want to turn pretzel back on or something? It's like awfully quiet in here.
Now you feel my pain, dude. When I was doing those audio clips the other night, I was here by myself. I was saying the audio, for Duane's clips, while I was also.
I don't mind it, like in here more.
I hate it when it's silent in here.
Yeah, but as far as like on the stream.
No, I get that.
Loud.
I get that. I'm just saying.
Oh man, I do feel honored.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I gotta give you your points.
Yeah, 3,500 for Dreamer.
All
503. Right. Look at that. Pull up a sign and dance or something. There.
Yeah. Come on. God. Yes. We said 3,500, right? All right. That makes your point total 8,969. There you go. Points have been added. What are you writing? Shawn writing scares me. What are you trying to take off? Big T said Tom got $20 to leave today and tomorrow, and Duce got $10 to lick a cactus. Who's winning here? Oh my God! All of that. All of that. That was cute. She said, "What does that say?"
It says Dreamer 503, 3,500 FS stars. You can clip that, watch it in slow motion.
Go ahead and download DaVinci if you want to learn how to take the clips and do funny things with them. Maybe that's what we should do. Like, invite people to download DaVinci, start saving all of the clips of FunkShop TV, and then cutting and pasting them to make something funny.
Oh, just you can use whatever you want. There's tons of free software out there. There's DaVinci, there's Hit Films, there's a bunch of stuff.
It's gonna get cold.
You mean Tom did?
Yeah. Shawn. Tomato.
That's completely wrong and false.
Yes. So, do you think Gucci should have apologized for that?
I mean, I felt like they probably knew they were going to before they even released it.
They knew they were going to apologize before they put the sweater out?
I think that was the plan.
All right.
That's what I'm going
I think it was
with.
like a Tommy Hilfiger statement trying to tell black people not to wear their clothing?
No, I don't think it was that. I think it was just something they could take advantage of and get people talking about them.
I had to watch the stream
honest.
from Friday to find the clip. All right.
You scrolled through a lot of that stuff to find it.
Oh, you did well. You
Like
found
in
that
the amount of time.
awfully quick, yeah.
Yeah. Like I would expect.
Wasn't Friday like a 3-hour, 4-hour podcast?
Would you watch it 4 times speed or something?
So remember how we were talking about why part of the reason why there's so many taxes on solar energy yesterday? And why people at the top of the food chain, the 1%ers, are trying to make sure that their oil remains the major commodity in the United States. Trump just appointed David Bernhardt, a former oil lobbyist, to head the Interior Department.
Of course. It's no
That's
surprise.
the kind of shit I was talking about yesterday. Like, the people that are in the positions to make the decisions are gonna.
But they've always been that way.
Yeah, and they have. I'm not saying they haven't. That's part of the reason why as far as clean energy and
I mean, obviously, if it was completely not gonna change, we wouldn't have what we have already. There wouldn't be Tesla factories. There wouldn't be solar panels places. It is expanding. It's growing. It's just not growing as fast as some people would like. So, but at least it's going in the right direction.
yeah, that's true. We could be in a very, very positive direction if we didn't have the years and years and years of bad decisions and people appointed in positions that just don't give a fuck about humanity.
Yeah, I don't know who would wear that, but good point, Big T. I don't know who the hell would wear that. I mean,
Yeah.
I might wear it as a joke.
All right, Jamer, be safe out there. Scrolling down, and I found a screenshot that scares me. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. Let me move some things around to protect the identity of who put the screenshot up.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not like that. I just don't want to put people's, business out there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right.
Weather. Where's Tom when you need the weather announcement?
14 inches of snow possible by this Tuesday.
I'm gonna have to get a shovel I'm gonna have to get a snow plow for the front of my 300.
A potential for 14 inches of snow in the Portland metro area by Tuesday. When I looked at this last night, it was like 6 inches.
Today's a happy hour for coffee, by the way. Casey, you still on? If you're still here. It's happy hour at Starbucks today, so it means you get buy one, get one free at Starbucks.
I don't want snow. No, like a little, it doesn't bother me, but 14.27, it says right there in the middle of the screen over the Portland metro area.
It's pretty sweet. So excited.
And the shitty part is it'll be warmer during the daytime. So if we get a decent amount of snow, it's going to be warmer during the daytime, so it's going to melt a little bit. But then at night it's going to freeze. So it's going to be a combination of 14 inches of snow with like 3 inches ice,
so
give or
you're
take.
telling me is I should go to Walmart this afternoon and buy chains for my car?
That's probably a good idea.
I just have your chains, by the way, still in the back of mine.
They're a little bit big for your car, bro.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I still have a... Yeah, he helped me get out of a predicament last year. We were up there all damn night trying to dig our way out.
Sucks.
I don't want to do that again. It was horrible. It was supposed to get 1 inch Monday that ended up with getting 11 inches. I mean, there's a lot of people that would prefer 11 inches over 1 inch any day of the week. I'm just saying.
Did you see group chat? And Tom posted a picture where he's at now.
Let me guess, Starbucks.
No. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the picture up on the screen.
Downloading photo. That's what it says. Just says downloading photo.
There it is. Orchid massage. I was like, yeah, you need that right now, bro. You need that.
Does he think he's gonna get a happy ending in there?
He might. Never know.
Bro, it's in a mall, dude.
Yeah, well.
I wonder if he's gonna take his pants off.
Huh?
He's gonna probably take his pants off when he goes in there.
Yeah? Wouldn't be surprised. It's Tom. Why did I go back to all cams?
I don't know.
Whoops.
Tom is invisible.
Tell Tom to deliver chicken strips. Well, that means he'll come back and he'll get back on the camera. Y'all don't want that, so...
I should do a mouse review.
All right.
Real quick. Just real quick. So if you're in the market for a mouse, as we've been here because we've had some dysfunctional mice lately, I got this wonderful mouse here. It's by Edelcom. It's called the Huge. It has.
That is. I understand why they call it the Huge.
It's pretty big, huh?
It's
actually really comfortable when you put your hand on it. It was pretty comfortable though, right? Like.
It wasn't for me, but because I'm left-handed.
Oh yeah. So, but they do have left-handed ones, by the way. So this is like $50 on Amazon. So maybe you can create an Amazon link for this. And it has comes with you download software to program all the buttons you want, and make it useful for whatever program you use it. When I'm editing video, I have like a couple of the keys set for different tools that I can quickly switch back and forth. It makes editing that much smoother. It has gesture control, so you can push a button, and then do a gesture with the mouse wheel itself, and have that do anything you want it to do, whatever gestures, much like Apple stuff. And do you want me to send you a link to the actual mouse? I think I sent it in group chat yesterday.
You did send it in group chat.
Is it there? Did you find it?
I can. Keep talking.
Anyway, so Paul's gonna he's gonna find the link that I sent to him. So that way, if you want to support us, Edelcom huge mouse, something like that. It should pop up. Just search it in Amazon. We'll put a link in not only in the chat here, but also in the YouTube video you're watching, so you can try it out. Just try it out. 4 strokes. ELECOM, I believe. Edelcom or Elcon. CON or COM. Yep. It's actually a pretty sweet mouse. At first I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. For the wire, they have a wireless one. They have a wired one. Yeah, so the wireless is a little more expensive. Anyway, I highly recommend it. Above Tom delivering chicken strips, or anything else. But no, they have cases for them and everything. Actually, it's a good idea. I should have got a case because I'm actually taking it with me a lot more. I might just end up buying another one. But yeah, like even the scroll wheel clicks left and right, which is pretty sweet. It's very precise. There's also a speed select switch on it, so you can have 3 different speeds of the mouse. So it's great for gaming. So if you're playing a shooter game, you like zoom in for like sniping people, you can switch the speeds on the fly and turn down the sensitivity so you can really snipe somebody, and then turn it back up for when you're running and gunning and stuff. So it's pretty cool. I'd check it out. Or if you're just like to be productive, it's great for productive mouse stuff too. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. I mean, I suppose I could ramble for another 20 minutes about it, but I don't think I need to. It's black. It has a nice soft pad on it. It's very ergonomic, actually. It's actually the most comfortable mouse I've ever used, to be honest. See, there's a pad right here, and I'm pushing buttons on my computer. And there's multiple function buttons here. The scroll wheel, and you can also push in as well as up and down, like this. Those are also buttons. And then, yeah, super nice. I highly recommend it. Hopefully he has...
Bro, I just realized that when I put in our gear panel on here, it did not... Did you just knock over your...
Yeah, I knocked over the cactus on the mixer. Anyway, go ahead.
I just realized that when I didn't turn the links into links on here. It did not...
Well, we'll figure it out later.
Did you just knock over... Yeah, they're not HTMLs.
Mixer.
Damn it.
It shouldn't be HTML. It should be URL.
I mean, they're not URL. I didn't turn the links into links.
We'll figure it out later, but it'll be in the YouTube video. We'll make a link for it. As I'm knocking over cactuses on the mixer.
Yeah. Did you try copying and pasting that into the YouTube description yet?
What?
The list?
List of what? No.
I just want to know if it'll... I'll send it to you right now. I just want to know if it'll generate the links on there. It should. How do we drop down to 3 viewers?
I don't know.
What the heck?
It might not be accurate.
But that's what Twitch is counting.
Son of a bitch.
That's what pisses me off. I hate it when they do that.
Anyway. That's done. That's done. That's still uploading.
There you go.
Did you find how to do it?
No, how to turn them into links? No. It turned it into links when I send it to you. They're just not links They're not turning into links on the panel.
You sent it to my Facebook?
Yep. You just got the ba-ding. Ba-ding. Ding. Fries are done.
Um,
I think I'm going to do that song, actually.
What song?
You know the Ring Christmas Bells song? Ring Christmas bells, sing Christmas cheer. Do, 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 do. I want to redo it with ding, fries are done, and make it all about fast food. Just because.
Let's see if I can paste it in the thing. Were you trying to paste it into chat?
Yeah. There it is.
That's not right.
No, that definitely is not. It pasted okay for me.
It goes to the right spot, but it's not the right. It's not the shortened one.
No, that's even a Facebook URL.
Yeah, but it goes to the right thing.
That's
You
weird.
click on it.
Well, you can copy and paste it from the panel too.
From what panel?
On the homepage, on our Twitch homepage. You know, underneath the
Oh, here
video
it is.
screen, there's panels.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. But it sucks they're not links. Like,
Okay.
there's supposed to be on our main screen a button for. I'm gonna have to figure out how to install that today. Because there's supposed to be a button that you could click on that will pop up the list at all times. So I'm gonna have to figure out how that works.
I'm gonna see if I can paste this into the defaults on YouTube right now. I'm gonna see if it works.
Okay. Woody Allen files a $68 million lawsuit against Amazon.
He'll probably lose. I feel like Amazon has a few more dollars to spend on lawyers than he does.
Yeah, well, and that's part of the sickening part of American society. Like,
I mean, I just
basically with the right attorneys, you can get away with a whole bunch of shit that you shouldn't be able to get away with.
I mean, I agree. At this point, I'm just like, I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, you just gotta learn the rules and try to use what you can and make it work.
So the headline is Woody Allen files $68 million suit against Amazon for film deal breach. Woody Allen filed a $68 million suit against Amazon Studios Thursday, alleging that the streamer has backed out of a 4-picture deal due to a 25-year-old baseless allegation. Allen alleges that Amazon has refused to release his film, A Rainy Day in New York, though it has been complete for more than 6 months. The suit also states that Amazon has given only vague reasons. Sorry, the website keeps having pop-ups. The suit also states that Amazon has given only vague reasons for dropping the project and for I hate this word. Reneging on a promise to produce 3 other movies. Amazon has tried to
Reneging?
I just hate that. I hate the word. I hate it. I don't know why.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't.
They
Like-
backed out.
Yeah.
Basically, they backed out. They backed out on a promise to produce 3 other movies. Amazon has tried to excuse its action by referencing a 25-year-old baseless allegation against Mr. Allen, but that allegation was already well known to Amazon and the public before Amazon entered into the 4 separate deals with Mr. Allen, and in any event, it does not provide a basis for Amazon to terminate the contract, the suit alleges. There simply was no legitimate ground for Amazon to renege on its promises.
That just hurts you. every time
It
you
does,
say
dude. I hate that word.
I don't know why.
Just because it sounds so. Every time I've heard it,
It sounds similar.
I've heard it used in a lot of like
as
as a racial slur on purpose type.
they like twist it to try to give it a bad yeah. I guess
That's why. That's why I hate the word.
I've gotten to the point where I just don't give words magic powers.
Yeah, I try not to, but, you know, I do it all the time. Alan's daughter, Dylan Farrow, has long alleged that Alan sexually abused her when she was a child. Alan has steadfastly denied the allegations. According to the suit, Amazon executives Jason Ropel and Matt Newman met with Alan's representatives in December 2017 as the Me Too movement was first gathering steam. The executives cited the reputational harm Amazon had suffered due to its association with Harvey Weinstein and the misconduct allegations against former Amazon studio head Roy Price. In January 2018, the streamer's general counsel, AJ Patel, proposed delaying the release of A Rainy Day in New York until 2019, which Alan accepted.
I'm wearing my hood in case it snows in here.
It might. It could get... I mean... It is snowing on our screen.
I'm afraid the snow will come through above and hit me in the head. Snow right up there.
My dresser's above you?
Your dresser?
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem too. I definitely need the hood on then. It's like a helmet. It's my protection. My head protection.
So the suit alleges that Patel sent a notice in June 2018 terminating the 4-picture agreement, saying that Amazon had no intention to distribute any of the films. According to the suit, Patel did not provide a reason for terminating the deal. Subsequently, Amazon representatives stated they were canceling the agreement due to supervening events, including renewed allegations against Mr. Allen, his own controversial comments, and the increasing refusal of top talent to work with or be associated with him in any way, all of which have frustrated the purpose of the agreement.
Yep, they have tiny tiny toes. What the fuck is that show called? Movie?
What the fuck? Tiny Toes?
Is it Tiny Toes? The midgets.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I forgot.
That's on Amazon?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they have it on there. Last I saw, Tiptoes. Tippy Toes.
Oh,
Tiptoes.
the Tiptoes.
They have Tiptoes on there, but they won't have his shit? That's crazy.
Yeah, well.
Tiptoes.
This article continues. The suit seeks $68 million in minimum guarantee payments arising from the 4 films, in addition to damages and attorney fees. The suit was filed in the Southern District of New York. Amazon distributed Allen's last 2 films, Wonderful Wheel and Cafe Society. When the Cafe Society deal was announced in February 2016, Allen issued a statement. Like all beginning relationships, there is much hope, mutual affection, and genuine goodwill. The lawsuits come later.
Yay, lawsuits!
Yay, lawsuits.
I like lawsuits.
I hate them.
No, I don't really like them.
I've been
kidding.
sued 25 times.
25?
Never. I'm just kidding.
But that's a lot.
I'm just kidding.
That seems excessive. What'd you do?
I mean...
Like how did you get sued so much?
Moving right along. I was never sued. I have to find... I'm finding your message.
What message?
From this morning.
Oh, the giraffe?
Yeah. Oh, this is actual KGW clip. We can't play that one. I'll find the generic one.
Fuck damn news stations. They can steal shit, but you know, that's kind of fucked up. They can play.
Yeah. Well.
They're stealing it from somebody else, yet I say bullshit. I
agree,
the news stations. How they're pieces of shit. We have almost 3,000 channel views. That's pretty cool. On Twitch. I think we're at like 30,000 though on YouTube. Or something like that. We're at a lot.
We're at what?
I think we're at like 30,000 on YouTube, if I remember right.
Okay, that's not the right video. There it is. And a claim will probably be put on this too, but.
Oh wait, no, we're at like almost 65,000 views on YouTube.
So, in case you were ever shopping at a shopping center in South Africa, you may run across something funny like a giraffe shopping too. And literally, he just decided to come in and hang out, check things out.
I want to see where it came in though, like how he got in. Like, is there like a really big? Is it? It must be like a big tent.
It's an open market.
So like one side of the tent's just really high.
Both sides. That covering actually is just over the eating area. The rest of it's like literally an open market.
He's like, oh, I'm looking for some food. I know you guys got food in here. I wonder like how often like big animals just come strolling through the market.
Giraffe was running amok in the restaurant.
Did you hear what the guy said? Giraffe is running amok in the restaurant.
I think the giraffe would be pissed you up and petted it. Probably bite you.
I've heard they're pretty docile animals. It's kind of like
Unless they get angry.
the blue whales in the ocean. As long as you're not
Like
being
rest of the
aggressive towards
baby.
them, they'll be friendly to you.
I'd be like trying to feed it. I'm like, hey,
I would too.
don't shit on me with your like, your pooper that's 8 feet in the air.
Wonder if he's gonna go over to the burger stand and protest.
Probably.
Stop eating meat.
Damn it!
Don't eat meat.
My cactus won't stay on the.
you need some double stick tape. Some little silly putty.
I'm just getting my mixer hella dirty.
Yeah. What to go, Shawn?
Yeah,
Hey.
it's pretty crazy.
Global warming is a thing.
That's why That's why cactus. That's why the giraffe is in there because global warming.
Yeah, probably.
Can't find food. He's looking for an air conditioner.
Well, I was gonna wait for Duane to get here, but I don't want to wait for Duane to get here.
Duane's taking forever.
You're taking forever, Duane. So, Shawn, what did they do?
Masturbated in the back of a cop car.
You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I don't think it was a cop car, was it?
Yep.
Are you sure?
After she was masturbating in public somewhere. She was masturbating furiously. They arrested her, and then she continued to masturbate in the back of the cop car.
I didn't read the article, did you?
I saw the headline.
Son of a bitch. I didn't read the article. Woman arrested for masturbating on restaurant patio continued to masturbate in cop car.
I mean,
They say keep Austin weird. It didn't happen in Florida. But apparently you have to keep your hands out while your pants keep your hands out of your pants while you do it.
see, I want to see this girl. I want to see other pictures of this female.
See,
I want to see if she just normally
gonna
looks
find her.
like this.
you know what? I'll find her on Facebook and you can send her a friend request.
I will. But I want to know. I want to know if she's like, if she like looks like that all the time, or if that's just like the terrible, mugshot photo. Like, I wonder if she's like a halfway normal chick who just, or hormones are going through the roof.
Well, I
Or
found her
she's
on
in-
Facebook.
Did you really?
They sure did.
Really?
Yeah, sure did.
Oh, gotta put that up. Put that up, please.
Let's just flip through her pictures on Facebook. There's one.
What's her name?
Dovey Jane Nichols.
Is it? Yeah, it is her. I mean,
Apparently she's an orgasm addict.
all right.
It's awfully dark.
She's a little emo-ish at times.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I say go for it, girl. Just keep doing you. Restaurant,
You
cop
can
car.
literally speaking, keep doing you. Because that's what you got arrested for.
Keep doing it.
Just keep doing you.
There you go, people. She's in need of some orgasms. So maybe
that one was weird.
Maybe hit her up on Facebook. Give her some love.
I don't want to jump into conclusions, but look, she literally carved hate in her skin.
I mean, I bet she's fun. I bet she's fun. You just look so disgusted.
I think she's got some issues that she needs to work out.
Probably, but who doesn't?
So
I say give her a high five. Say
26-year-old Dovey, you better wash your hands. 26-year-old Dovey Nichols was charged with indecent exposure after being arrested by Austin police for masturbating on the patio of Second Bar and Kitchen on the 200 block of Congress Avenue.
That seems excessive. They could have just helped her out.
Staff at the nearby JW Marriott also reported to police that Nichols was seen masturbating at an earlier point in the day on their first floor patio. According to the JW Marriott staff, Nichols was holding a silver object to her crotch while her legs were straight up in the air.
It's called a vibrator.
Staff members say she was moaning and making sex noises while this was happening. When they approached her, she began to scream. This lasted 7 to 8 minutes before Nichols ran off to the next area. When Austin police apprehended Nichols on the restaurant patio, she was not wearing pants. After cuffing Nichols and putting her in the squad car, Nichols continued to masturbate because why not at that point? The incident happened a little after 5 p.m., so this was either the best or worst happy hour ever for quite a few people. Nothing ruins your oyster plate like the sounds of a pantsless woman going to town on herself a table over.
Well, that's the best happy hour
But this
ever.
continues, but then again, nothing enhances beers and a lackluster conversation like a crazy person ripping their pants off and playing with themselves like a fiddle. It's all a matter of perspective and circumstance. Unless you're the restaurant worker tasked with cleaning the chairs she's defiling, or the police, then it's objectively terrible.
I mean, just ask for a tip. Be like, hey, can you at least give me a tip if I have to clean that? Or here's a towel, you clean it up. I don't know. Just talk to her. Just say, hey, I appreciate what you're doing here. Just clean up your situation when you're done and have a great day.
No.
I mean,
no.
Not how we're going to do it. That's
Not for me, man. I don't want to see anybody twiddling their twizzot in public.
I'm sure there's a lot of females you wouldn't mind seeing playing their fiddle in a concert.
I can't say a lot, man. I honestly...
Well, there would be at least a significant number. There's probably at least 100 women on this planet, at minimum. I guarantee there's more than that, but... I can just scroll down Instagram model feed. And be like, oh, yep, that one.
Oh, I just got... My attention got diverted to one of the best airport signs ever. You know, people like...
Don't play your fiddle in the airport?
No, it's not about masturbation, this one.
Oh. We should do a whole episode about that.
We could do a whole episode about funny airport signs.
Welcome home.
Says, welcome home, babe. I've had access to your cell phone records the entire time. 212 days, 211 nights, 30.3 weeks of 1,696 calls, 15,688 text messages, 132 acts of infidelity, to include 25 prostitutes, and prostitutes is scratched out, and whores is written there and underlined, 1 bicurious episode, 2 pregnancy scares, 1 STD that was treatable, and then at the bottom it says, so, I think we should see other people. Sorry about the accounts. Yes, the savings account. Oops, all at a zero balance now. You fucked up. Welcome home. I love these things.
I got nothing for that.
I love them.
Like how?
132 acts of infidelity. That's more than half the time he was gone.
Wait, like what, military person? Maybe. I mean, why are you gone that long?
This guy went to
That's my question.
Here's a guy that went to pick up his brother-in-law.
Can't see it from there.
Guy who knocked up my sister. Yes.
I guess that's kind of funny.
I'm sure. It was all done in humor. What's the next one? Oh, it says, this is how he greeted his sister's husband who had been deployed in the Air Force and returning for the birth of his child.
Hey,
How about this one?
hey, I just met you. This is my.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but my name's Harper, and I'm your baby. How would you like to be greeted at the airport with that one?
I'm like, yes, that would be sweet.
This is how a soldier who'd been deployed since his wife's pregnancy was greeted. That would be awesome. Every time I see
As
those
long as it's
video
like
clips,
not some stranger. That would be weird.
yeah. Every time I see those video clips, dude, I tear up. Simon, I found your selfie stick. We talked about this. We're done. Brittany.
But retarded.
I don't get it. But there will be an explanation. So what does this mean? Simon, what did you do with that selfie stick? Yeah, I don't get it.
Shoved it up his butt. He turned it into a sounding device.
Maybe the selfie stick stores pictures or something? Maybe?
Wanted for Christmas. Yeah, that's dumb.
That doesn't look very funny either. This says 33 hilarious airport signs. Topics passport, you are failing because these are not that funny. You're the reason we're losing viewers, and I want to sue you now.
You should sue.
Looks like Santa fulfilled that Christmas list. I don't get it.
It's not funny. It's
Oh, it says these cousins are ready. Whatever. Getting home and going to sit on the floor? Let's see what it says. I missed you so much that I made this sign. The dogs missed you so much they ate our couch. Welcome home. And then it says no. Seriously. Yeah. I wouldn't have a dog after that. This is me. I understand that their connection are man's best friend and shit, but you know. We're dropped down to 2 viewers. Who's still here? Heidi, you're still here. Hi, Heidi. Jeff in the Box, you're still here. Hi, Jeff in the Box. Everybody else is bots. This is lame. People must think we're lame. Duane and JD aren't even tuned in. What is going on today? Are we even still live? Can anybody hear me? Come on. Supposed to open image. There we go. Well, thanks for watching FunkShop TV. If you haven't done so yet, please take your butt to youtube.com/FunkShop TV and subscribe to the page. Ah, Jeff, I'm jealous. I am hungry, and street tacos sound delicious. I'm an El Pastor guy. If I could find some good El Pastor, there isn't any around here anymore because the one good place that actually made them authentic no longer does a street taco truck.
Oh man, I want some street tacos.
Yeah, me too. Some authentic ones. Like,
I want to go try the one. What's it called? This place on 4th Plain. Just down a little ways. They're like a small chain. There's a few of them around.
like the Don Taco?
Yeah, Don something or other.
Don Pedro?
Don Pedro. Have you tried theirs?
Don
Fred?
Taco's better.
Is it Don Taco and a Don Pedro?
Yeah. Yeah, there's both. The one further down towards Grand, it's really good. The one right just the other side of Andreessen is not so good. And they raised all their prices and their quality went down. I think they were bought by somebody.
DoorDash is begging me to go online.
All right.
I'm kidding. I'm not going online yet.
Well, I mean, I don't have a whole lot more to talk about.
Oh.
But what did they do?
He was going to be here soon.
Huh?
Duane said he was going to be here soon.
Yeah, he said that an hour ago.
No, he said that like 5 minutes ago.
Well, for the second time. First time he said that was like an hour ago.
Yeah.
What did they do?
Huh. What did they do?
What did they do?
I'm trying to figure out, like, her. She looks like she could have, like, a hunchback. Like, she could be one of those hunchback weird people. Maybe. A little bit.
Okay.
I think, okay, so I think this dude, he has some sort of fetish for eating, like, weird shit. And then, like, she cooks it for him, like, over, like, a midget stove. Or, like, just, like, a wood-burning stove, like, all low to the ground, all hunched over. And she's, like, cooking, like, just weird shit. Like, maybe, like...
Roadkill?
Yeah, maybe a little roadkill, maybe a little human foot. Or something. Like, I think he might be, like, have...
Jeff in the box had robbed a pharmacy.
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, that's the easy one. He robbed the pharmacy to get the money to buy the feet off the black market for her to cook on the wood burning stove, hunched over.
The feet?
Yeah, like human feet from the morgue.
Morgue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and
broke into the morgue, cut all the feet off so they can make foot tacos.
Yeah, well, she's like taking like 55 Xanax a day. That's why she looks like that.
Now, I've never taken Xanax in my life, but I don't imagine 55 is very good for you.
Yeah, like she's taking like she like mixing her drugs. Like she's like taking antidepressants and like speed maybe at the same time and like all kinds of crazy. So that's why she's kind of like where she is.
All right.
And she's cooking him human feet. That's what I'm saying.
And what was his crime?
The robbing the pharmacy to get and the morgue to get money to go buy the feet.
Okay.
And the she's relatives with the mortician. That's his in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
all
what
right.
we're going with.
Well, the headline is
close.
No.
Oh damn! I thought
Couple arrested for killing of 7-year-old boy who didn't memorize the Bible.
I mean, that makes sense too.
A Wisconsin couple, along with their 15-year-old son, were arrested in the death of a 7-year-old boy who was severely beaten and buried in the snow for not memorizing Bible verses. According to the Manitowoc County Sheriff's Office, Timothy and Tina Hausschultz and their son were charged for the April 2018 death of Ethan Hausschultz. The medical examiner's report showed Ethan died from hypothermia and blunt force trauma to the head, abdomen, and chest. The couple had custody of Ethan, his twin brother, and sister. According to authorities, Timothy, 48, is charged with felony murder and felony contributing to the delinquency of a child. Tina, 35, is charged with failing to prevent bodily harm and intentionally contribution to the delinquency of a child. The 15-year-old is charged with first-degree reckless homicide. As a punishment, Timothy would allegedly order Ethan to carry out a 44-pound log for hours at a time around the family's snow-covered backyard every time he couldn't quote the Bible correctly. Ethan weighed a total of 60 pounds, which makes the log 2/3 of his body weight. The teen, who was supervising under his father's orders, told detectives that during his punishment, he hit Ethan 100 times with either a stick or a belt, rolled the log across the 7-year-old's chest, stood on his body and head while he was face down in a puddle, and packed the child under approximately 80 pounds of snow for 20 to 30 minutes. The 15-year-old told police the child would never wear boots or a coat. He would use a shovel to pile the snow on top of Ethan and use the back of the blade to pack it tight around the boy so that he was in his own little coffin of snow, according to court documents. The couple was not at home at the time of the attack. The teenage said often supervised the disciplinary regimes, depending on the weight and distance of the 7-year-old was forced to do. The children were not allowed to take breaks longer than 5 seconds or go inside. After Ethan's death, his twin and sister were immediately removed from the home by Child Protection Services.
It's sad. Mine was a much better story.
I agree.
At least it was entertaining. Yeah. Turd buckets of humans. Jeff in the Box put a link in the thing in the chat about. I just scanned through it. Somebody trying to rob a restaurant and fell through the ceiling.
Oh yeah?
Looks like.
Is it a news clip? Or is it just
It's a news clip, but like if you could probably crop in and just not play the audio.
We tried that, remember?
No, they just because you can if you crop in far enough you won't see their logos. But and just don't play the audio. But yeah, it says the title of the video is "Woman Falls Through Ceiling After Asking to Use the Garden Grove Restaurant Bathroom."
Shush.
What's funny is that I guess they could hear her up there first because the video camera was pointed at the ceiling, so they could clearly see that like somebody's on their phone. Somebody has their phone and they're videotaping the ceiling, so they know somebody's up there. That's hilarious.
Zooming does not work when you're watching YouTube. Yeah, it does not work at all.
That's funny. Yeah, so don't try to ask to use the restroom and crashing through the ceiling of a Mexican restaurant.
What? What's going on here? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how I can get this to actually play. All right.
The comments though are kind of fucked up. Like when somebody says the restaurant owner now has an unplanned repairs to pay for because they let a homeless person use their restroom. Like you can't just deny human beings access to restrooms. I suppose you can, but I mean it's fucked up. Just if the person looks shady, and they don't look like.
So why this person
pay
was? Why
attention.
was she breaking in?
I don't know. All I know is that she asked to use the restroom, and then like minutes later, she fell through the ceiling. Maybe keep an eye on her if she's a questionable person. And you're probably going to be a questionable person if you're doing that.
That had to be a hard fall, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that had to suck.
Well, I'm looking at all these, like, so many people are like, don't let homeless people
in the bathroom. In the bathroom? So she was able to access the attic from the bathroom, and that's why she...
Yeah, I don't know how that... No idea, but I'm just more like... I'm more appalled by the comments on the video. Don't let homeless people in your business.
You know what, though? I'm caught 50-50 on that.
I say, like... Because there's plenty of homeless people that are, like, they don't choose to be there. They don't, like...
I agree.
And they either just had a lot of bad luck or whatever, and they're not, like, bad people. And for one, like, as somebody who owned a business in downtown Portland that has tons of homeless people and dealt with homeless people all the time, like, most of them that I dealt with were, like, decent human beings.
Okay.
And there are shitty ones, but you just pay attention.
How often did you have to clean your bathroom?
we had a separate thing.
Exactly.
Well, no, I get it, but just like if
when Jess was working at the subway on 4th Plain, just right over here, she said every day there was a couple that would go in there for about 45 minutes. And you could tell they were having sex and taking showers in the sink. She would go in there afterwards, and paper towel is all over the ground. They would take a sink shower and bathe each other after they fuck in the bathroom.
Why not just like bang on the door, like you're gonna if it's the
Because
same
every time
people,
she would bang on the door, they'd be like, "Just a minute."
if it's like the same people that do the same shit day after day, you just don't let them in after
Right,
that.
I agree. But they were legally, according to Clark County ordinance, you cannot say the bathroom is for customers only, apparently, anymore.
There's so many signs in Vancouver still like that.
Yeah, right. Apparently, or maybe it's subway policy that they can't.
And there's like
She
in
said it was for some
Hazeldale-
reason it was against their rules.
In Hazeldale, they wouldn't let me use the Del Taco. Wouldn't let me use the restroom unless I bought something. And I was gonna buy something anyway, but I just had to pee super bad. And they're like making a big deal at it. And so I bought something. I came back, and I basically sat there for 30 minutes cussing out and like wouldn't let them have anybody order food. I'm like, I went down the list. I was like, I want your manager's number. I want the owner's number. I want corporate's number.
I want your social security number.
Oh, I went down the list, and the dude's like, I'm like, and I went down all these things. I'm like, does it look like I'm a fucking homeless person, like trying to do drugs in your shit?
Right.
Like, I understand if somebody looks like they're about to go do drugs, maybe keep an eye on them, but don't just judge somebody based on either some stupid rules because you're a dumb teenager and you don't know the difference.
I
got so pissed.
I don't disagree with that either. And like I said, it's a catch-22.
I think you just have to use common sense.
Companies need to have the right to refuse it, but the employee should have the common courtesy and decency to allow it.
Yeah.
I think it needs to go both ways. That door needs to swing both ways.
Because
because Jess said there were like literally dozens of people that would use her bathroom on a regular basis as their shower.
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
There was one time she had to call the police because a guy pulled a knife on her because he brought his bicycle into the store so he could go into the bathroom and take a sink shower. And he was in there for 45 minutes with his bike in the middle of the walkway where people would get their sandwiches and having to walk through. So she ended up taking his bicycle and putting it outside. He came out of the bathroom, didn't see his bike, freaked out, and pulled a knife on her.
It's what's fucked up is like they'll do that to a girl. They won't.
They wouldn't do that to you or me.
Yeah, they aren't. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is.
Yeah, they would not do that to you or me.
It's just I just think so many people have zero all this, like, for some reason we live in a world where like people have zero compassion for other human beings. It's like I'm pretty sure most of them, 99% of them, don't want to live on the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And don't be a fucking douche canoe and treat them like some subhuman thing. You know?
I think it's probably closer to 30%, but I mean 70%.
Of what? That don't want to live on the
Homeless
street?
people don't want to be. Because I
think it depends on the area, too.
Yeah, I've come across quite a few people that just don't want to be on the radar.
Yeah,
they
that
just
too.
numerous.
My point is, it's just a vast majority don't want to. I mean, they don't want to be on the street. Period. Like who wants to sleep in 20 below zero temperatures?
Yeah. So Jeff said what happened. She asked where a place was, and whoa, Jeff, I'm gonna read that as you typed it. You've got Shawn typing today. What happened? She asked where a place was, and view seod you po and to the left. Well, she was all drugged out, and she thought view meant up in the attic and to the left.
maybe that's what she heard.
And moving right along, this is a good one. You'll have fun with this one, I think. What did he do?
Oh, Jesus.
Jeff said, I'm too busy eating tacos. Bro, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you at all.
Oh, man. What did he do? What didn't he do is a better question. He's done everything. He's done all the drugs. He's had sex with every variation of human possibility of identification. He identifies as a used condom, I think. Like this guy, girl,
This guy.
Zer, thing. I don't know. Like, is he wearing like a Mr. Rogers sweater over his jumpsuit or what? Like, it's almost like his jumpsuit's like a compression thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is up with this guy?
Joe
Like,
Rogan's live with Sam Harris.
is this guy masturbating right now in his mugshot?
Jeff said snuck into someone's house and tongue punched a man's fart box.
I mean, that's definitely on the list.
Ate
of
your
things
booty hole while you were sleeping.
He definitely did. Man, this guy. Besides getting hit in the
Best
face with a
mugshot
shovel,
ever.
like he got hit right in the mouth with a shovel for sure. Man, I don't know. Like he's done so many things that I don't know where to start. I don't even know what. Yeah,
Just everything. What didn't he do? That was the best. What didn't he do?
He didn't. You know what he didn't do? He didn't go steal any dentures.
That's true. That's true.
Definitely not. There was no. What? It's almost like it's like during the mugshot, the cop took a shit on the ground, and it's his reaction. Like.
So the headline is 58-year-old arrested for
He looks
throwing meth-fueled death party for his wife before she died.
meth-fueled death party.
Yep.
So like she was trying to overdose on meth or something.
So the article says, I love senior citizens. I really, really do. You never know how they're going to react to a situation. I think it's the fact that they think that sometimes they can pretty much get away with lots of things. Like walking their significant other on a dog leash or roaming around Walmart drinking out of a Pringles can. It's impressive, it truly is. But this man, this 58-year-old old man who definitely should not look like this at 58, takes the whole damn cake.
He's like, looks like he's 80.
Now get the name. Get the name. Turns out,
No.
Duane Johnson.
That has to be a shirt.
Doo-doo.
Like it should be like a half Duane Johnson, like half Art Duane and half him.
Turns out Duane Johnson wanted to celebrate his wife's death the only way he knew how, by throwing her a meth-fueled death party. According to Duane, who was arrested for criminal neglect after calling 911 to report the death of his wife, Deborah Lynn Johnson, he medicated his wife with methamphetamine because he didn't want to hear her die, or he didn't want her to die in a nursing home. So basically, he methed her up in the name of love. New
Did she
song
ask
title
for
right
that?
there. Come at me, AC/DC.
Did she ask to be methed up? That's my question.
Looking at him, I'm sure they both were like. This reminds me of Frank on Shameless.
I feel like there's no harm here.
I almost do too.
Like,
After
I might get
officers
it, but-
responded to the 911 call, Duane allegedly answered the door naked and told police they had the right house before returning to his bathtub where he was trying to remove some sort of undetectable thing from his skin. 69-year-old Deborah was found dead inside the couple's home at the top of the stairs and wrapped in a white sheet. Upon searching the home, police officers found Death Party God Hell painted on the door with red spray paint, along with several guns and hundreds of rounds of ammunition on the floor. Deborah's cause of death is still unknown, but according to the nursing home, she had been at a transitional care center before her husband checked her out against medical advice. Deborah had previously suffered 2 heart attacks, had diabetes, high blood pressure, and had a mental illness that required her to be on an antipsychotic medication. The husband said he's and his wife spent their final hours together having sex and listening to their favorite song, Quiet Riot's Mental Health. They both started to take methamphetamine, and she stopped taking her medication. Not only did authorities get a death suspicious call, but the county's Drug Task Force, Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, the Helena Ambulance Service, and New Ulm Police Department also participated in the arrest. Duane was arrested and bail was set for $250,000. Not surprisingly, though, Duane has prior convictions for DWI and assault, is on probation for driving after license cancellation. A blood test was taken in 2014 after his DUI arrest showed he had used methamphetamine back then as well. My gosh, do these people know how to party or what? I'm just saying. If this man is acting this way in his late 50s, imagine how he was in his early 20s. Also, I'm pretty sure he wins the 2019 mugshot contest hands down. Jeff said, fuck, I wish I had $100 to watch Shawn get slapped.
It's a total donation, by the way, Jeff. It's not, so if we get $100 today.
Right, it's in total donation.
So.
And we've already gotten 20, so,
yeah, so
80 to go.
80 more to go. So if you share the podcast and say, hey, come donate, to go to other Twitches and say, hey, I want to see somebody get slapped, you can do that.
You know, I'm going to do that, actually, on Facebook right now.
So I don't see a problem with that, like, to be honest. Like, I think this is one of the good cases of meth use.
You know, I wouldn't have a problem with it if all of your bases are covered. Like, if you want to destroy yourself with methamphetamine, that's your choice. It's your life. It's your body. But make sure that you, like, have enough money to cover the medical bills and the coroner bills that are going to have to respond and take care of your mess.
Yeah, for sure. As far as that goes. But I think, like, they should have, like videotape, had, like, maybe signing a will or something. Like, this is how I want to go out. This is my choice. Blah, blah, blah kind of thing where...
Jeff wants to know how hard of a slap are we talking about? Are we talking about, like, a full-fledged pimp slap?
I mean, as hard as Duane wants to slap me, I suppose.
How hard do you think Duane would be willing to slap you, though? That's kind of the question.
I don't know.
I don't think he'd be willing to slap you that.
I mean, it sounds like we just got here. Was that the door opening? Oh, shit. Duane's in the building.
Speaking of the devil. What up, man?
Now you have to read the top of the scrolling thing.
We were just talking about that. I was like, how hard? Now, how hard do you think Duane's really willing to slap you?
I'm ready, right? Just figured out how to switch the resolution on my phone. I have to do it before I Wi-Fi. So I was at home, but I forgot to switch it. But I see this whole thing on top, and I'm like, and I asked I'm like, oh, all right. I've seen a lot of slap box, like not slap boxing, but a lot of you hit me first, and I hit you, even though it's not one of those. Usually, they don't get to hit back.
Right.
They won't be like that though. For $100 though.
I mean,
$100 today. We're at 20 for today.
Well, and the 20 wasn't even to make the slap go down. 10 of it was from Ice Cream Boy, and 10 of it was from Big T to make Tom leave.
Yeah, for 10 minutes. And they kicked him out with donations.
That's what we were saying. Like, Tom needs to open us every day. All these people like, Tom leave, donating $5, $10, $15.
Say your
So
normal Tom stuff.
You weren't watching or paying attention as you were on your way here? Okay, cool. So we're going to recover that last segment. We're going to let Duane decide what he did.
Oh,
this will be fun.
This is going to be a
What did he do,
This is going to be a shirt with you and him on it.
Jeff said, "What up, D?"
What up, Jeff?
He said he would barely slap you. He's a big teddy bear.
Pause on this dude right here looks like he had the world's sourest fucking lemon or something. But he also looks like Hannibal's little brother. Baby tries to imitate him.
Oh shit.
That's the look of somebody. That's the look of somebody who had the first bite of a human, trying to be like his older brother Hannibal, and he didn't like it. I don't know what he's in for, but he looks mighty happy. He looks like the kind of dude that gives out candy on Halloween but wants you to come in to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Come back to my bathroom.
Yeah.
That's where the candy's
Yeah,
at.
come down to my basement real quick.
All right.
Yeah, my basement has a basement.
So I'm not gonna read the whole article.
Yeah,
I'm just
what'd he do?
Read enough to give you the gist of it.
Yeah, what'd he do?
This is gonna be funny. You know what? I got to do this to you, bro.
What?
As I read the article, I want to make sure that we capture your facial expression.
Oh, okay.
All right. The headline is 58-year-old arrested for throwing meth-fueled death party for his wife before she died.
Meth-fueled death party? What is that?
So the article reads, I love senior citizens, I really do. You never know how they're going to react to a situation. I think it's the fact that they think they can sometimes get away with pretty much anything.
Because they're old and shit.
Yeah, like walking their significant other in a dog leash or roaming around Walmart drinking out of a Pringles can. It's impressive. It truly is. But this man, this 58-year-old old man who should not look like this at 58, takes the whole damn cake. Turns out, Duane Arden Johnson.
What the fuck? He has the same name as me?
Turns out Duane Arden Johnson wants to celebrate his wife's death the only way he knew how, by throwing her a meth-fueled death party. According to Duane, who was arrested for criminal neglect after calling 911 to report the death of his wife, Deborah Lynn Johnson, he medicated his wife with methamphetamine because he didn't want her to die in a nursing home. So basically, he methed her up in the name of love. New song title right there. Come at me, AC/DC.
Oh, my God.
After officers responded to the 911 call, Duane allegedly answered the door naked and told police, "Will you clip that? We need to clip it."
Just watching that reaction back. So fucking funny.
You need to clip that.
Is it spelt the same, too?
When you do it like...
Is it Duane?
Yes.
Fuck
yes.
that.
It sure is.
Seriously? And he
on
got his
everything.
wife high before she died and shit? Like, I understand the love part.
Now, listen to this. Listen to this.
But, God.
Get to clip it.
After officers responded to the 911 call, Duane allegedly answered the door naked, told police they had the right
That's
house,
all bad.
before returning to his bathtub where he was trying to remove some sort of undetectable thing from his skin. 69-year-old Deborah was found dead inside the couple's home at the top of the stairs, wrapped in a white sheet. Upon searching the home, police officers found Death Part A, God Hell, painted on the door with red spray paint.
There's no clip option.
What?
I don't see
The little clipboard at the bottom right-hand corner.
when you scroll over the video, right?
No. Yeah. Click on the video.
It's right there.
The little clipboard at the bottom?
There's no clip. I got nothing.
Why the fuck does this dude have to have my name?
Are you...
And he looks like Hannibal's little brother.
I'm logged into mine.
He could have been on. He could have just. That's the.
Well, you're just gonna have to get it off.
He chewed on a lemon. That
the
dude.
video.
So.
Hold on. It gets better.
Oh my God.
So Death Part A
Gets better.
was painted on the door with red spray paint, along with several guns and hundreds of rounds of ammunition on the floor. Deborah's cause of death is still unknown, but according to the nursing home she had been at, a transitional care center before her husband checked her out against medical advice. Deborah had previously suffered 2 heart attacks, had diabetes, high blood pressure, and had mental illness that required her to be on antipsychotic medication. The husband said he's and his wife spent their final hours together having sex and listening to their favorite song, Quiet Riot's Mental Health. They both started to take methamphetamine, and she stopped taking her medication. Not only did authorities get a death suspicious call, but the county's drug task force, Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, the Alena Ambulance Service, and New Ulm Police Department also participated in the arrest. Duane was arrested, and bail was set for $250,000.
Holy
Not
shit.
surprisingly enough, Duane Johnson has prior convictions for DWI and assault,
so much bullshit.
and is on probation for driving after license cancellation. A blood test was taken in 2014 after his DUI arrest and showed he had used methamphetamine back then as well. Frigid, what up?
That's fucking crazy.
Frigid said, "What up, guy from the Green Mile?"
I tried to take it back.
Oh, now this clip pops up after I.
Damn, man. This motherfucker got the same name as me.
Duane Johnson.
Not only that, I understand his wanting to party, but that's a weird way to have your wife go out. Like, okay, there's pros and cons to this. One thing is you don't want your beloved rotting away in an old folks home, nobody coming to visit, whatever. Like, I get it. But if you're going to have like a last fucking hoorah, I would get like some DMT or some fucking ayahuasca or some psilocybin mushrooms or something. Go deep, you know? But she was on meth, so can you imagine being him, though? Because, you know, he was probably still fucked up when the cops got there. So he's all methed out. Looks like he's been picking at his face. He kind of looks like Slender Man. Doesn't he look like Slender Man?
Frigid, where you at? What's your location?
I'll have to clip it later.
Bridget said, I want to be a part of the talk show. How do I apply?
For sure. You can see old men like this whose head looks like an old nutsack, man. Like, you ever watch that movie? I couldn't eat in restaurants for like months after I watched it. What's the fucking name of that movie? Whoever's out there who knows what I'm talking about, let me know. It's a movie where they do the bat wing, and if you look at it, you get punched or some shit. And they do this thing with the brain, and the guy pulls out his nutsack, and he takes his balls and he squeezes them up against the fucking sack,
Food
and
Inc.
it makes brains. No, it's not Food Inc.
Oh,
It's
I just thought Mom said, good day, guys. Is Paul in hiding off camera? Duane is the only one visible. Duane was the only one visible because we did a What Did He Do before Duane got here.
with
and
a
he had
fucking psycho.
He had the same name as Duane, so when he got here, we retraced the story and we put it on Duane's face so we could all capture his reaction when he realized that they had the same.
Was he
name.
from Florida too?
No.
I'd have got up and left. I'd have did it. I'd have did a Tom. Duane Johnson from Duval County, Florida. I would have been like, all right.
I think we need to make a shirt half his face, half your face, and it says FunkShop TV. Who got arrested?
What did he do?
Or
What did he
One
do?
of these people is a sick bastard.
Jeff in the box said, "What's weird is lemons are
that should be
actually
a
man-made."
Patreon thing for us.
It's so funny.
Bridges from San Diego. Bro, you can get on the podcast from San Diego. We just got to figure out how to video cam you in the feed.
Yeah, that's all there is
We'll
to
get
it.
it. So the movie is Waiting. Jeff in the box said they are called Mexican Americans.
Mexican Americans. Is that the movie I was talking about? Waiting? No. No. Gosh, it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna look it up. But if you watch this movie,
Man, these buttons are responding. Wait, what's going on?
if you oh fuck, I'm gonna get it.
We are on Discord. The link. Did I ever update that link? Hang on.
I don't
I'll grab
know.
it for you. We don't use Discord very much because me and Shawn so far are really the only ones that use it at all.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I don't even know really what it is, to be honest. Oh, okay. So the movie I was
There you
talking
go.
about.
Yeah, we can start micing you in on Discord. That'd be cool.
It's gonna be. I feel like there's be a big delay. I don't know how that's gonna work, but
They will hear us in real time because they'll hear us through these mics.
But the
So
video,
they'll hear us as we're talking through Discord.
oh, okay.
So
So
it-
Discord would be real time for them.
Yeah, Discord will be real time. So by the time it hits video,
Yeah.
we'll all be on the delay
yeah,
together.
the name of the movie, Waiting. Yeah,
in this
Frigid's
delay
right.
Together.
Yeah, Frigid, you're right. The movie's called Waiting.
Jeff said he'll join us on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Yeah, we could do that. I'm definitely down to do that. Ben Comedy wants to get involved too.
That's what I'm talking about. Why not? The more the merrier. Shit. We take
we're having a party.
gamers, we take fucking everybody. Just know
Frigid said I have approximate knowledge of all things. Yeah, I think that's where the three of us combined do.
Yeah, pretty
mean-
much.
I have knowledge of nothing.
Yeah.
You guys are using the video call in Discord, right? No, we're not. We're actually all in the same building at the same time.
Yeah.
right
It just doesn't
now.
look it just doesn't look like it.
Chinese fire drill.
Damn. He run around tearing the
See?
setup.
See, that's how that works.
He doesn't even like to do cardio and shit.
That's the most running he's done in months.
Bro, we should
Mom just laughed.
we should do a what's that shit when the music plays and then stops, you have to get in a chair?
Musical chairs.
Yeah, musical chairs and shit. Damn, I said the title. Didn't put it together.
What's that thing when the music is going? There's like chairs in a circle. And when the music
It's like,
stops,
hey,
everyone sits there.
motherfucker, musical chairs. What's that thing called when the sun rises and you can finally see it?
Sun,
Fucking sunrise,
rise
dummy.
of the sun. There is
Sorry, I'm a little slow, man. Fuck.
in New Orleans.
I still ain't been to sleep yet since
Mom
yesterday.
said, "What's that game, ROFL?" Mom, calm down, Mom. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I know you've had some breathing issues lately. Don't laugh too hard.
I couldn't
Calm
think
down.
of it. I couldn't think of it. Shit.
Shawn, clip that.
I could not think of
Clip
it.
your Chinese fire drill.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Shawn does Chinese fire drill without the fire.
See how many clip-worthy clips we can get out of one episode.
Damn.
All right, guys. Here's another one. What did he do? What did he do?
Oh, hell no.
I'm gonna get Justin Bieber to re-sing that jingle.
He got arrested for
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a good start.
he got arrested for impersonating Keanu Reeves when he dresses up like Demi Moore.
Okay.
Because he looks like both of them, really. Depends on how you look at it.
Maybe he's their child.
It could be the love child. I'd have Demi Moore's love child. She's amazing.
You'd give her one, you mean? I don't think you'd have
Shit,
it.
I'd have it too. I don't give a fuck. Demi Moore and Sandra Bullock, man. Those are like the two girls next door. Sandra Bullock's more of a girl next door, but this dude right here, though, I don't know. What do you think, Shawn? What do you think this dude did right here?
Sean's too busy laughing at the clip.
I know.
Oh, my Lanza. Happy Thursday. Thanks for tuning in to FunkShop TV.
Man,
You're watching right here, right now.
right here, right now. Also, shout out to the donators as well. I don't know. One of the cheeks, I don't know if it's lighting or whatever, but one of the cheeks looks sunken in like he got punched the fuck.
Jeff said he probably injected some marijuanas and had sex with a penguin while petting a cactus.
Maybe. If they, yeah, so, Shawn,
here.
what?
Sean's like, cactus? Cactus?
Shawn hears cactus and that was.
Mom cheered. Thanks for the cheers, Mom. We appreciate it. She had to catch her breath. She's like, I can breathe again. Woo!
That's funny. That's funny.
All right, Shawn, what did he do? Shit, Sean's catching up in chat.
Oh, damn. What did that guy do? He is Justin Bieber's long-lost twin who got into meth and was at that meth
party?
death party with the spray paint doing that shit. And
Yeah.
then the cops were coming. He ran away.
Jeff said
Now they caught
$20
up
to take
to
a
him.
bite out of the cactus.
Huh?
I don't think you're gonna get
Not
make
Oh,
that.
that was
$20.
yesterday. Or
I
no,
don't
was
think-
it 2 days ago? I said $20. He'll bite it in half.
Yeah, I don't think he'll do it. For
No, this is what Duane looked like before the meth.
Okay, that's Duane Johnson pre-meth.
Yeah, pre-meth,
The day before.
pre-psychedelic party.
That was the day before.
That was the day before.
How much meth can a methy
Holy
meth do?
shit. That's crazy.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
You want the article?
Yeah.
This is again not in Florida.
Oh, thank God. You always
Lyft
picking on
rider
Lyft
arrested for killing of pregnant driver in Arizona.
What?
That's a Lyft driver. How the hell did he get past the
No, he's a
background?
Lyft rider.
A rider? And he killed a what?
He killed the
A
driver who was pregnant.
driver.
Baby on
What
board.
is this going to do to every Lyft rider across the country right now?
Well, I'm sure.
Get your concealed
sure-
weapons permit, people.
I think there's been other cases of stuff like
Oh, I'm
this
sure.
in the past.
In
not
Tempe,
the norm.
Arizona, a Lyft rider in a suburban Phoenix stabbed his pregnant driver, killing the woman and her unborn child before stealing her vehicle and driving nearly 150 miles before being arrested near the California line, authorities said Monday.
Did he throw her out
He's
of the
gonna
car?
get a bad rating.
Super bad rating.
Tempe police said Christina Hawato, 39, was in her third trimester of pregnancy and is survived by two other young children.
Damn.
Man.
That sucks.
They say Fabian Durazo, 20, was being held at La Paz County Jail on suspicion of 2 counts first-degree murder and 1 count each of kidnapping and armed robbery, authorities said.
His name's Fabian. What is he?
Fabian Durazo.
Final Fantasy character or some shit? Fabian? That's your name?
I mean, it explains a lot.
Yeah, but I'm not even gonna read the rest of this article.
No,
I don't want to give it any publicity.
That's a downer. That's a downer. Baby on board. Fucking. You know what's crazy? Because you never know who's this close to snapping. Like, who wakes up on the wrong side of the bed, or who wakes up on the wrong side
Jeff
of nobody.
said, guess if I want to die, I'll just become a Lyft or Uber driver. Fuck suicide.
Seriously.
I'm surprised that there's that many females that do those things.
That Lyft and
Uber
and shit.
I mean, like the delivering food's one thing, and that can be sketchy enough.
Talk amongst yourselves. I need to take time out.
Yes, sir.
But being like trying to pick people up and drop people off, like especially as a female, it's kind of sketchy, man.
Super sketchy, bro.
Because like I've picked up picking up food in places and dropping food off. It's like I'm glad I'm not a woman.
Right.
Or like
super sketchy.
Like I wouldn't want like half the females I know to drop off in some of these people's houses that I've been to drop food off. I'm like, if I was a woman, I'd be like having my gun ready to shoot this or picking up. Like I picked up food in downtown like middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like by Union, there's like a little restaurant inside Union Station.
Yeah.
And that's sketchy as fuck down
Hella
there.
sketchy.
Like at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You show up there like. The security guard don't give two dicks about anything.
No, because security guard's like, fuck, what am I going to do? I'm going to flash you to death with a fucking...
I'm like...
with a flashlight?
I'm like, I went, because the bathroom is like, you have to go through the security checkpoint.
Yeah.
Security checkpoint is a joke. It's just this dude, he's just sitting there.
It's like border control.
Not, like, just, I'm like, I'm like, I just need to go use the restroom. Is that cool? I'm picking up... He's like, I don't give a shit. Go do whatever the fuck you want to do. But,
you woke me up, fucker.
I'm like... I mean, I didn't want to just come through here like you're obviously like the person you're supposed to check stuff and they come through. He's like, I don't care what people do.
Damn.
I'm like, man,
I'm like, why do you work here? Like,
there is no security in here.
None.
People just get on buses willy nilly. You go there late at night, just downtown Portland. You hop on a bus. Security guard doesn't give a rat's ass. Just tell him you gotta go take a piss.
Security guard's like, it's my last week, bro. It's you know what you do. Security, you know what you do, bro? You put in your 2 weeks and then quit. That's what you do because you're worthless.
Yeah, but he's gonna stay there. He's probably easy ass job, night shift there. Like he looked like one of those kind of guys that just wanted a chill job, that didn't want to do anything.
That doesn't want to make too much because he has to pay child support.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but like he just.
You ever run into one of those security guards who's like two security guard, like he acts like, or they act like they're fucking guarding the president?
Like Chaz?
Yeah. It's like, hey, I need to see your ID, and I need to know your blood type. What's your favorite food? Are you asking me out on a date, or are you really fucking trying to check my ID right now?
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't check my ID anymore, but
no. You know, he still works at the spot.
Yeah, I know. I ran into him not that long ago.
Shout out, Chaz. I ain't talking shit, but goddamn, bro.
He checks it people that, like, it's just funny, like how many people, like 80-year-olds, like, I need to check your ID, make sure you're of age.
It's like
that motherfucker's in a walker, bro.
Bro, he's 3 times your age. And you gotta check his ID, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna be that old person that if I get my ID checked, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna have a problem with it or not, or be happy. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be like, oh shit. I mean, I kind of get happy now when I get carded for like liquor. Which is weird to me. And then when I tell them and they look at my age, they're like, "Are you sure?" And then it's in the truck.
Like I never get checked to have my hair grown out and shit. Then people are like, "Oh yeah, you're old as fuck." And then if I trim my hair, they're like, "You see your ID?" I'm like, "What are you talking?" Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like on my ID, it went through the dryer, so like the laminate, it bubbled up on it.
So it's fake.
So it looks
fuck.
fake. It looks fake. And I lost fucking tons of weight, so like it doesn't even. I mean, it looks like me obviously, but it doesn't. And then when I tell them my age. And then they always make that joke, well, black don't crack. I'm like, yeah, but not everybody fucking likes that joke, dog. It's old as shit. You know what I mean? Thank you. You could have just said I look young. I appreciate it. You know, don't try to make a black joke to seem cool like you cool with black people. Like, I get it, you know? When people are like, oh, I have black friends. Okay. Like, I hate that. I hate that.
Oh, by the way, I bought this mouse I was telling you about.
Oh, shit, yeah. Are you using it today?
Well, yeah, it's
I don't want to
hooked
click
up.
on that. But, oh, bro, this is sick. So this mouse that Shawn brought in today,
I briefly talked about it earlier, but you can.
yeah, we were
hold it up.
briefly talking about it. I checked it out yesterday. Oh, this thing is fucking incredible.
Fits your hand and
It
everything.
fits my hand perfectly.
That's what I was saying. I was like, when I got
dude,
it, I
I
was like,
gotta
oh,
order
Dwayne
this.
loves these.
I gotta order it. I'll order one on Friday. That's badass. Who makes it?
Edelcom or whatever.
Edelcom.
There's a link
Shout out to Edelcom.
in chat, and there'll be a link on the YouTube video.
Yeah, if you
for
guys
this.
want to check it out, go through FunkShop
We posted a link.
and
to it.
click on the link, and then go to Amazon and buy
I'll show you.
your stuff or whatever, because it helps out the channel. And also shout out to everybody that's watching right now, man. We appreciate y'all. Jeff, you got to check him out. He just got a new desk and shit. I want to check out your channel to see what the desk looks like. I don't know if you're showing the desk because I know you play a lot of games on there. So, but you also got did you get a green screen too, Jeff? Is what I remember or something? He also made his own for like $3,
Well,
which is crazy.
There's a link for the mouse in the chat if anyone wants to check it out.
Please check it out.
And
This,
if you
the mouse
buy
is
it,
dope.
buy it through that link. That'd be cool. That would help us out if you decide you want it.
Absolutely.
Anyway, but yeah,
That's crazy.
it's super comfortable. It's super like customizable for like
Yes.
super great for either gaming or productivity.
That's
It
dope.
has a sensitivity switch here, so you can change the mouse speed on the fly.
Yeah.
For different settings.
Oh my gosh,
And
bro.
you can like custom all the different buttons and everything. It's pretty sick.
That'd be sweet when I'm going through my photos, dude.
Yeah, because you could do like you could have functions assigned to different buttons.
That's insane.
And like this button over here, the far one,
yeah.
you can set it up. You hold that down, you can set up gestures. So you hold that down, you can do a mouse gesture, and so you can have a ton of different gestures like left, right, up, down,
Oh, that's
down,
tight.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And those will be basically another set of hotkeys.
Right. So it'll
Whatever.
just do it when you push it.
So if there's certain things,
That'd be tight to program that in a game like I've never played Fortnite, but in a game like Fortnite, if you program it
to do
to do whatever, boom, 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 boom.
shortcuts to do
Yeah.
to access macros and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Things of that nature.
That's tight, bro.
I mean, I think there's better gaming mice than this one, like ones that are a little more ergonomical
Probably.
for gaming specifically.
Yeah, probably.
If that's your thing, but this is a great like.
I seen a dude.
Productivity mouse.
I seen a streamer that had 2 mice, bro, and he wasn't even touching his keyboard. He was controlling everything with 2 mice.
You're talking, or no? Probably the second one wasn't a mouse. It was probably. It kind of probably looked like it looks like a. I have one of those. What you're talking about?
It was
It's-
fucking sweet.
So it's like half of a keyboard, but shaped like your hand on one
yeah,
side.
yeah.
And then it has like
But it had a
function
ball.
key-
It had a little ball on it.
a joystick. It has a joystick.
Yeah, that's
on it.
probably what it was because the angle I was looking at looked like a ball, but it was probably a joystick.
I have one of those.
It looked
People use those for video
sweet,
editing too.
dude. It looked sweet.
Because you could pre-program anything, and you can set up like macros for different games. So if you want different commands for different programs,
Yeah, for sure.
it's actually pretty sick. I have one floating around somewhere.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
even use it though.
Fucking A, man. That shit is crazy. What other how many what they do have you guys did yet?
What?
How many what they do did you guys do? Just that one?
Of what? What are you talking about?
Of the old meth dude. How many of those did you do? How many have you
what
guys
did they do?
Yeah.
A few of them.
Man. We need to start a segment on here like have you watched any of the Bee Sting and Rat King?
Actually, I have a little bit.
They have a segment. They have a few segments, but they
Yeah.
have one that's Flaunt My Aunt.
Yeah.
Bro, it's fucking hilarious. If y'all never seen it, man, check out the podcast, the Bee Sting and the Rat King, which is Brandon Schaub, who's on Fighter and the Kid with Brian Callen, and then you have Theo Vaughn, who has a podcast of his own called This Past Weekend, and
they're both comedians too.
both comedians, and Theo Vaughn is two-year reigning guest of the year on Fighter and the Kid because he's fucking hilarious. And then But they have a show together. So Brandon Schaub, who used to be an MMA fighter, and Theo Vaughn, who's just this comedian from Louisiana. And he's actually a pretty smart dude, but he sounds, not by the way he talks, but like just the way, I'd like Paul to pull up a clip because he's just funny. He's the way he talks and the way he uses his words and speaks is
Theo Vaughn?
Yeah.
It's, like sometimes I don't mind him. And he's pretty funny, but other times I'm like, bro,
You're like, this dude is not intelligent.
Like at times he just seems like his IQ is like 12.
It goes from like way up here to sometimes. I'm like, what did you just ask?
I'm like, just shit that he says. I'm just like, you're breaking my brain, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even deal with you right now.
He's pretty damn funny. But so make sure to check them out. Also shout out to Tommy Buns and Christina P.
Did you watch the
on your mom's podcast? I watched half of the Big Daddy Kane one. I haven't caught up.
Oh, okay. So like, you could tell like Tom's trying to, how Tom like shows like these crazy clips to the guests a lot of times and gets their reaction.
Yeah.
Like you could tell he was holding back on what he was showing him, because like sometimes he'd show him stuff like he was showing him like these, how the segments he's had like really bad rappers on, like female ones and male ones. They're just atrociously bad. And like he's showing these to Big Daddy Kane, and Big Daddy's like, well, I'm not gonna shoot down their dreams. Like he's like staying super trash. Like he's like, and Tom's like, you can tell Tom's like laughing and just trying to.
Dude, when Tom laughs, I laugh because his laugh is so funny.
And he's just like, what do you think? If you had to work with one of them, which one would you work with? And like Big Daddy Kane gives the most politically correct. Well, see, this one at least I heard them to a beat, and I know they have some rhythm. I'd have to go with them.
He's breaking it down. Well, it's the worst of two evils. So
yeah. But he's like keeping it super positive, not shit talk. Like it's just this different thing because like obviously Tom and Christina like just shit on people because they're comedians, and it's funny. And he's not a comedian, so he's like a little more serious about stuff when it comes to music and things. And so there's a little bit like different worlds thing, which is it's kind of funny. Weird interaction. They're trying to meld them together, but
that's hilarious, man. You know what's crazy is Tom's knowledge of hip hop and rap music.
Oh yeah,
he is fucking deep. Like he knows all the way back in the day, like EPMD and Tribe Called Quest, Kumo D, obviously, Queen Latifah. Who else, man? Fuck. Like he loves, even though they're not a rapper, but like Shaka Khan. Like old school music.
Yeah.
His knowledge is huge. Super huge. But
I wish you would have got into it more with him regarding like rappers over the like what he thought of like people like Eminem or people like big people. He briefly touched on like
Jay or Nas or something.
Just like more modern because he's from the 80s, you know.
Right.
But like more like 2000s. I mean, they touched briefly on some like new people,
right?
But not much, unfortunately. I wish they would delve a little bit more into that.
6ix9ine.
No,
that little motherfucker.
Big Daddy brought up some female rapper that was like new that he was talking like, oh yeah, I don't remember who he said, but he recommended somebody new that nobody's heard of.
Right.
But yeah, it was. I just wish they would have spent like another half hour diving into more of hip hop's like modern stuff.
Sometimes when he doesn't have like their podcasts will go for a long time.
So they've been going a lot longer lately.
And then but when he has like a big star on there, they don't go very long. You know what I mean? Like they'll go for like maybe an hour and a half or something.
Well, they're like splitting them up more.
Yeah.
Like into they bring on like two guests.
Two or three guests.
Turn into like a 3.5 hour, 4 hour podcast.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like.
I like that too because it's different variety from different guests. But everybody who gets on that show gets silly as fuck because they always show like, especially when Tom shows these videos of people getting hurt.
Or
and he just starts cracking up. Yeah, and Christina will be like, "You're an animal. Like, like why are you laughing at that? You're a fucking psychopath." And he's just like, he's cracking up. Like the one where the Asian dude was in the garage and the car backed up on him, and the guy's like, "Ah, ah!" And Tom starts laughing, and then the guy
falls off the roof.
Yes. Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious. And he like breaks his leg or something. Another guy parachuted out of a plane, and like half his like part of the parachute didn't open or something, so he's coming down too fast, and he broke his leg. And as soon as he hits the ground, he's Tom starts cracking up. And Christina's like, "Why are you laughing at this?" He's like, "You don't think it's funny?" Like, I love when he talks when he's laughing, because he sounds like Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
Him and Bert are just.
Oh man.
Bert Kreischer
Shawn was on that clip yesterday.
Yes, dude. Yes.
I'm gonna find that and play it again.
That shit is hilarious.
Can't get enough of it.
That shit is hilarious, man.
I was trying to talk after licking the cactus.
Yes.
Bro, I want you to lick that fucking cactus with the long thorns, though. Those are like, these are like bristles. No, see, that looks like an old man's head. I'm talking about this.
That looks like old Duane Johnson before he shaved his head on the meth trip.
Yeah.
On a med bender.
I want you to lick that motherfucker right there. These things ain't giving away. No, you lick this one.
Those have longer bristles.
Yeah, but they're softer. These are thick,
That's
bro.
piney. Yeah,
Look at that.
That one looks like stickly.
This one. Yeah.
Not that one. Let me see that one.
Yeah, right here.
That's the one,
If we get a $5 donation right now,
More than $5.
you feeling it? Yeah. See that that's a bad mamma jamma.
That one's
Yeah, it's thick, bro.
Yeah.
$20.
A $20 donation, you'll lick it,
I'll lick that one.
but you have to lick it from this side like this all the way around.
So,
That'd be awesome.
clip it, bro.
Yeah, we need $80 more for me to get slapped.
Oh my gosh, I'm kind of nervous. Like I hope we get it, but I kind of hope we don't.
No, watch. Clip it, it's gonna go viral. Just clip it, bro. Yeah, he was trying to say something after he licked the cactus and he couldn't get his words out.
I made a clip like that too. That's 2 clips. We should put them all together and make a remix, because I know there's more coming. That's awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Clip it, it's gonna go viral.
Like, bro.
I'm sorry.
It's like, bro, get it out. I guess because Shawn has so many thoughts in his mind all at once, all the time.
And just the way that he paused after, he was like, all right, take a breath.
Right?
What am I really trying to say?
He's like, hold on.
Because ain't really cutting it.
The W's and the R's aren't working, so you got to fucking back it up, add a few more letters in there.
Shawn, turn the monitor up a little.
That's hilarious, man.
Clip it, bro. Just clip it, bro. Clip it later. Clip it, it's gonna go viral.
And you know what it sounds like? It sounds like somebody's rewinding what the fuck you just said. That's hilarious.
Just clip it, bro. Clip it later. Clip it, it's gonna go viral.
What were you trying to say?
I don't remember.
We're I'm like, we're sitting next to Charlie Brown's fucking first grade teacher right here. This is some real life shit. That's hilarious. Oh my God.
It's yesterday's episode.
Mom says she can't hear it. And what episode is it on? Oh my gosh. I made a clip too of you doing that shit.
Oh,
He was like, and I'm like, God damn, like, you gonna have me have a fucking seizure.
Here, Mom, I'll send you the clip right now.
Yeah, Shawn gonna give me a seizure trying to listen to him talk or tell some shit. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, Oh my gosh, that's hilarious, man.
Bro, if we just clip that and loop it into
10 hours of me going. Bloop, 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 bloop.
there you go, Mom. Click on that link.
That's hilarious.
You know what? Probably because we're laughing too much.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Here, bro. Just clip it, bro.
I'll clip it later.
Clip it. It's gonna go viral.
We're
Tongue. Clip that. You know how?
Oh my god.
Clip it, bro. Just clip it, bro.
That's hilarious.
Clip it. It's gonna go viral.
That's hilarious.
Tongue cactus. He's not tongue tied. He's tongue cactus. What the hell?
Was that after you licked the cactus?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that cactus has magical powers.
Oh my goodness.
That is so fucking funny, dude.
Turning a trend.
No, that's what I'm talking about. That's without
And then
any of my
Just your
edibles.
facial expression when you stop and realize you cannot say what you want to say.
Right?
Like, we could just put in thoughts. I want that tiny clip, and then I'm gonna pause it every once in a while and put in the background voice the little clouds of the background voice that say, "Where can I have lunch today?" And just completely off the wall. Why the fuck did I just lick a cactus?
That's hilarious,
Completely
dude.
random shit.
Damn, bro.
I want to go to a tropical island. My asshole hurts. Can I get high from licking this?
You licked
Cactus
it?
Yaya. Cactus Yaya, all right.
I could be sponsored by Cactus Yaya.
That's a good question.
Bro, that's hilarious.
Oh, I can't watch
you
that
should
anymore.
You should take a
gonna hurt.
picture standing in front of Cactus Yaya holding a cactus like in front of Cactus Yaya, standing next to a big cactus. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Whose hat is this?
That's the
Good day, mate.
that's the your hat.
Yeah, you should wear that.
I actually picked up that hat years ago, and because Justin Marshall pretended or had me convinced he was gonna wear it at a club all night, and he never had the ball. But now you look like you're on Street Fighter.
I look like a black Raiden on Mortal Kombat.
I did.
Be like, hey man, my electricity ain't working and shit. I paid my bill, motherfucker.
If I zoom him out a little bit, Shawn, can you go and put some Duane go like this?
Yeah.
And then Shawn can put some After Effects with lightning bolts coming out
Oh, I
of
know
his
how.
fingers.
That's tight. Like Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
That movie was dope. That's a blast from the past a lot of the millennials don't know about.
Yeah, that is true.
Big Trouble in Little China was the shit.
Mom said out to the rice paddies. She can say that. Her husband's Japanese.
That's so funny. I like this hat right here. This is nice. Keeps the sun out of my eyes. I don't get no sunburns on my neck, which I don't get anyway.
I was gonna. Yeah, Michael wore it for podcast.
Dwayne's,
Did he?
It's much better on Dwayne.
It fits my head perfect because it's all bald and shit. So it's like, as soon as I take it off.
So I'm gonna, guys, we got another article. There it is.
Yeah.
I gotta catch my breath.
Oh shit.
That's getting clipped.
Just you're ringing.
That's funny.
The headline is marriage ends 3 minutes after wedding. When? What do you think?
When? The wedding. Okay, read that again.
Marriage ends 3 minutes after wedding when bride blank.
Oh shit. When bride lifts up her dress and reveals that she has a penis.
Shows a dick.
Yeah, she shows that D.
That was it. The Easy E song. She pulled her panties down and then
And the had a
Maybe that's what Shawn was doing yesterday. He was just reciting lyrics and giving us the edited version.
Exactly. That's awesome.
Sounded like Travis Scott's performance from the Super Bowl. That was horrible, man. Horrible.
There's been a lot of fucked up like performances, dude. And I don't know how these people get the gig. I don't get it. I mean, it's nerve wracking to perform, at any halftime thing or singing the national anthem or some shit. Like I've done it at a few Blazer
Mom said
games.
off to get groceries before the snowpocalypse. We'll catch the rest of you on YouTube. Take care, guys. Love you all. Love you too, Mom. You can
Be
bring
safe,
us some groceries
Mom.
if you need to.
Be safe.
I know. I was kidding. Don't bring us groceries. We'll go get some groceries. I'm just hoping I get to go to work this weekend. That scares me. Like this uncertainty scares the shit out of me.
Yeah. It's
I thought Maroon 5 did well at the halftime show. A lot of people were criticizing because he took his shirt off, because he sounded out of tune a little bit. Look, he didn't lip sync.
Exactly.
That impressed me.
Yeah, I was super impressed with the very first thing he hit, because on the song he was in a different register, a key register, or the octave. He was a different octave, and he wasn't as high. I found that very fucking refreshing because the shit was real. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I seen different things on Twitter and being like, damn, Adam Levine is slipping or whatever. And I'm like, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't fucking understand. That shit was awesome because he didn't lip sync the shit and he had fun. Yeah. And it was just like, because Adam's not that type of dude who's like, look at me, look at me. He just fucking has fun. It's his voice. There's not a lot of artists that's willing to risk their own real voice to do something like that. And I think he killed it, dude. I don't give a fuck. He killed it.
I agree. Travis Scott was very awkward.
Yeah, that was a little...
No... This is part of the reason why rappers, urban artists, hip-hop artists don't get to headline big national productions like this, because you just keep fucking it up. Exactly. You're fucking it up for everybody else.
Exactly.
Kanye West started fucking it up years ago for everybody when he just refused to do any radio versions live. And ever since then, man, I understand that you want your creativity and art to be out there, but we still live in a society where censorship is a thing.
Right.
As far as certain words are concerned on public TV. It's law.
Right.
These guys do not want to have to pay the FCC fines, so guess what? They're going to mute it. And yes, there is a 30-second delay, but they're not just muting your lyrics.
Right.
The fact that they muted the lyrics with the music, all audio.
It's crazy.
Right.
It screws up the vibe. It screws up the flow. If they would have been able
to mute just the lyrics, I would have been, okay, fine.
Right.
But because of everything that's going on and how huge the production is, they have no other really option.
Right.
They could hire somebody just to sit there and watch the lyrics and mute the lyrics when it happened. But to alleviate that situation, Travis could have done a radio version of that song.
And they know that going in. They know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the ignorance of it all. It's just like, bro, you know better. You might not agree with it, but damn it, you know better. And you're on a platform that you've never been on before in front of hella people, not only on TV,
probably
but in person.
Biggest audience one of the biggest audiences you might face. And if it's not, it's one of the biggest things you will ever do in the history of your career.
Man. It's the most watched thing on TV. Yeah. It's the biggest event of the year when it comes to sports. There's hella people that pay good money to come to go to the Super Bowl if you're blessed enough to be able to go.
If you can afford it.
Yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. But yeah, it was a little awkward, man. But shout out to Adam Levine for doing his thing, man. I'm not mad at him one bit. I'm not mad at him one bit, man, at all.
Shawn looks like he's got Eminem hair with those lights behind him.
I know. It's a little backlit, a little hard.
Super backlit. It looks like you're getting ready to go to heaven.
That's why I had my hood up.
Right?
No, I knew that.
Made more sense.
Wow. Yeah, Super Bowl players don't get free tickets.
No.
I think they only get free tickets at their home stadium.
Yeah.
Like even in away games, you don't get free tickets for your family.
Right, and it depends on the game too. It depends on the game. Like if it's a big game, the motherfuckers are like, no, because we need to put asses in the seats.
They don't get comp tickets for playoff tickets
None
for
of
playoff
that.
games either.
Oh shit! They got hella emotion on there. They said that they were gonna give.
That's why we can't put a mic in front of her.
I know. Oh.
been dealing with some issues.
It's going around, man.
I did get her to play Xbox Live on Twitch last night, and she had the headset, and I was like, "You gotta talk once in a while. Get used to it." She's like, "I can't talk and play games."
Does
at
it
the
pick it
same
up
time."
on Twitter? Does it, or not on Twitter, but on Twitch? Does it pick up her voice?
Yeah.
When you talk and stuff? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, when you put
you
a headset
gotta.
on.
You know what you gotta do? Get lost in the game, and then forget that the headset's on, and then you just be like, "These motherfuckers."
She was.
It's like I'm on a goddamn 7 killing man spree or some shit. I'm about to get me the helicopter. Do they still do that in Call of Duty? If you get like kill 7
yeah.
people in a
Kill
row,
streaks,
you can
yeah.
order shit to drop down and
Yeah,
get it.
you still get kill streaks.
I'm sorry, y'all. The last COD game I played, Call of Duty for those who don't know. The last COD game I played
3?
was Black Ops 2.
No, that was the one after that.
Yeah, that was it. Cause
I hated Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3 was garbage. I don't know which one they tried to
is
make
dope,
with the jetpacks.
That's
They
3.
almost they made it too much like Titanfall
Yeah, wall
because
runs.
Titanfall was fucking huge, bro.
Jeff said, "Just spit out whatever your mind is thinking while streaming." Yeah, Jeff was watching your stream last night.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, Rage Queen.
Rage Queen, what's
What up?
good?
So Shawn,
Could you zoom my camera back in, bro? You can even do it right now. You don't even have
I'm
to
gonna
go to
do
a
it
different
right now.
screen.
I mean,
You can.
you feel like that's too far away from you? You don't like the big Seahawks flag? You weren't here earlier. Big T said he wants to sponsor putting a Broncos flag on. I was like, look, for the right amount of money, we will sell the space behind our
Why
faces.
not? Why not?
I don't care.
Why not? One of the biggest Denver Bronco fans I know, though. He's diehard. Like, diehard.
Check it out. Another subscriber.
Hey, good looking. Thanks for the subscription, Jeff.
FunkShop TV.
Jill.
Oh, sure.
Idaho brother.
That's what I'm talking about.
So,
Jeff, time to repay the favor.
We'll
here in a
finish
minute.
up we're going all over the road today. Ask Jess how excited I got in the halftime show though when I saw the front end of that Cadillac. Nobody even knew who it was, but I did. I was like, oh, it's a Cadillac. That's Big Boy. Outkast is here.
Yeah.
Now I was disappointed that Andre wasn't with him.
I was kind of confused about that because they've been having a lot of separate appearances, man.
Big Boy's been doing a lot of stuff on his own. Andre just doesn't want to do music anymore, from what I understand.
Really? He's not even producing or anything?
He's just tired of the politics behind it. It's not fun for him anymore.
He probably just makes music for himself now. I would.
If he's even doing music. He
That's true.
said he can't get creative anymore because there's so much pressure for him to do stuff that he needs to do to appease record labels or to try to appease the masses. He doesn't want to be in the same category as mumble rappers.
Right. People don't understand. For people that haven't followed
Jeff said I was
Outkast,
pissed they didn't do Sweet Victory.
Right. For people that haven't followed Outkast before their music started being more
up.
up tempo.
Rage Queen.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
I said, what
Yeah.
up, Rage? Rage Queen in the building.
Before
I'm
they
boycotting the NFL. I'm not boycotting the NFL.
But Outkast actually
I just boycott the Patriots.
before their high paced music like Hey Ya and which is actually a really sad song if you look at the lyrics. But
a lot of the songs are.
Miss Jackson and they're but those are their dance hits. But before they were dancing and jumping up and down, y'all got to check out that one of their biggest albums is the Atlians album or whatever.
ATLians.
Yeah, ATLians. That album right there was and Southern what is it called?
Southern Catalytic Playlistic.
Southern.
Or
It's that Southern Playlistic.
wasn't that on Aquemini,
Southern
though?
Playlistic Cadillac Funky Music. It was the album before the ATLians or whatever.
Aquemini, wasn't it?
Aquemini, yes. Unless that was a whole nother album too. I don't know. But before they started making their upbeat like dancing around and
Oh no, that is the name of the
Southern
Playlistic
Cadillac
Music.
Funky Music. Yeah, that album was dope.
Jeff, you can boycott the Sea Chickens all you want. I'm okay with that. I'm still gonna watch them.
Just don't boycott them Dolphins, man. Dolphins is my number one. Seattle is like 1.2 for me.
Fuck a dolphin. Anyways,
They would.
Right.
The only
right
other
in the
mammal,
blowhole.
the only other mammal to have sex for pleasure is dolphins.
Sometimes humans have sex with dolphins.
that's true.
Oh, that's weird. That's a weird
There's a
combination.
whole thing. There's a whole thing on the internet.
Rage
There's
Queen
people
said,
having
I'm tired
sex
and
with all
hungry,
kinds
so
of
I
shit.
decided to make me some food. What'd you make, Rage Queen? Are you gonna send us some from Germany? Jeff said, no, dolphins will fuck you. Yeah, they will. Especially
Yeah, that's what I'm
can you imagine
saying.
Duane like swimming underwater, just
No.
no. But I mean, if you tried to,
I know how to swim though.
and then the dolphin coming up like,
Yeah. No,
Oh, shit.
I'd be like
And then
underwater, like bitch the fuck up, right? And Shawn would try to help, yelling in the water like whoop 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 whoop. I'd be like, what's that doing? That's making him want to fuck more. Stop.
And if anybody wants to know where I'm at, I'm on the shore saying, oh,
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck
I'm
both
not
of
going
y'all.
in the water at all. Period.
Right? Got me out here like Aquaman without his suit on and shit. I'm drowning out in this bitch. Help me.
No, we did. We did watch a documentary last night where this guy in Mexico went out. He goes out into the Pacific on a little boat, and he's become friends with the blue whales. So years ago, generations ago, people used to go out and hunt these whales. So the whales would get to a point where they were tipping the boats over,
Oh, shit.
so they couldn't be hunted.
That's
Like
my
whales
whale
are
impression.
smart, man.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
smart animals.
There's a lot of smart
So
mammals
this guy
in
has
the
gone
sea,
out, and now
man.
he pets them, and he talks to them, and he says he'll take tourist groups out there.
Yeah.
And he says the whales always seem to migrate to one person because they can tell if you have a genuine soul or not.
Right.
So I would like to go out on a boat and be around these whales and see
That'd
if I
be
could be that person.
tight.
I want to look a blue whale in the eye and be like, look, I'm not the dickhead. I'm not the bad guy. I hate global warming too.
Right. If you listen to whales speak, it almost sounds like symphony music. Like, because they do feel compassion, they feel pain, they reason to a point. But
You
most
shoot him with a harpoon. I'm just kidding.
But most mammals in the sea, because they still require air, most mammals in the sea, it's funny because they do have compassion. Most mammals have compassion,
Yeah.
or some sort of understanding of what
A lot of
pain or
animals
shit
do.
like that is. You
not
know,
not just mammals. A lot of animals do.
Yeah,
Killer
absolutely.
whales are super sweet.
Yeah.
Killer whales, which is crows are fucked up.
Well, killer
Crows
whales
are fucking
realistically
mad
they,
smart.
they
They're super
are
intelligent,
if
but they're not nice.
if they're treated right.
I
They
don't
call
know,
them
killer-
they're
They don't call them
savages when
human.
they're hungry. When it comes to the way they
Yeah.
eat, they are savage.
They're hangry.
But they're really community animals.
Yeah. They don't really
They're
kill
swimming
humans,
around
but
like, damn, it's
they'll
wet
go
out.
after,
in this
like,
motherfucker.
sharks
It's wet out here.
other
Man,
whales.
the way they terrorize seals,
Oh
that's
man,
nuts.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking scary.
Rage Queen said a burger at 10:40 p.m. Look,
Hey.
you're talking to a crew of guys that doesn't give a fuck what time it is. If we're hungry, we're gonna eat.
2 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
It
Jeff
does
says-
not matter.
Just exactly. It don't matter. Eat that burger. Have another one. In
Enjoy
fact,
it.
if Jeff says if I get one more call about my soon-to-be expired warranty, I'm gonna kill a bitch.
Let me guess, you don't even have a warranty.
Those are the kind of calls that we need to be getting.
Man, I don't know how you guys get so many calls,
I get
man.
the stupid ones, man. I get the stupid.
They don't even talk to you. Sean's like, hello.
Have you clipped those?
Hello.
I clipped the one from yesterday.
How to deal with a prank caller?
Yeah, that one's up by itself
Nice.
That's hilarious.
on YouTube.
I think the previous one was funnier. When I was like switched accents 4 different times, and the guy.
I think
You
I clipped
did.
that
You
one
went from
too,
Middle
I think.
Eastern to Jamaican to like a little bit of
Jeff said, "Where's
Australian.
the chicken today?" So marriage ends 3 minutes after wedding.
Oh
when-
shit! Full circle. Yeah. Damn, 20 minutes ago.
Back to it. When bride trips, the groom calls her stupid, so the bride divorces him. The honeymoon was over real quick for a bride and groom in Kuwait, who apparently couldn't even make it to the altar before getting divorced.
In Kuwait.
The newlyweds had just finished signing their marriage contract for the judge when the bride tripped while leaving, and her new husband was like, "Ha ha ha, smooth move, idiot. Walk much? Hope you're not as bad at doing it as you are at walking, because you suck at walking. Ha 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 ha." So the
On a wedding
bride,
day, you're a dumbass.
Damn.
so the bride, yeah, hope you're better at doing it than you are at walking, because we're about to fuck for the first time. It's in Kuwait, you know they
yeah,
don't
they
believe
have
in-
to wait. That's kind of scary though, man.
I
I
know
know.
we never got an email back. Rage Queen said I missed Taco Bell. We never got an email back from Crispy Crunchy Chicken.
No.
The bride, who must not have ever met or spoken to her husband before, interests include soccer, reading, laughing at the clumsy, was furious at her husband for mocking her fall and immediately demanded that the judge annul the marriage, so the judge did. 3 minutes after it was signed into existence, the marriage was annulled. Authorities believe it was the shortest marriage in the history of Kuwait.
I wonder if it's the shortest marriage in the history of the world. 3 minutes?
Well, I wonder, like,
Probably not.
isn't it weird that okay, so a bride can still file for divorce now that their women are a little more liberated.
Right, but aren't their weddings
But marriages are still
set
arranged?
up, though?
Yes.
Yeah, they're arranged. That's scary, bro. Especially like the Middle Eastern girls where all you see is this, all you see is their eyes. Man, they could take off that mask. And it could be a fucking...
Teeth are like...
Yeah, it could be a tragedy, bro. It could be like, you need to wrap your shit back up, bro. Like, for real, like, you got beautiful eyes, and all of a sudden they smile and it look like their teeth throwing up gang signs and shit.
What side?
Yeah, their teeth are trying to get away from each other. Your tongue looks like it's in jail. It's all fucked up,
So
bro.
this continues. This continues and said, who knew upsetting the bride on her wedding day could end poorly? It's not custom in Kuwait to point at laugh at the bride at the moment she feels most vulnerable. Is that just in America?
Jeff said he'd be that guy.
Someone always
Learn how
laughs
to
at the
walk.
bride at weddings I go to. It's always me, and I always get asked to leave immediately after, but the point still stands. Different strokes, I suppose. It's going to be tough sledding for the groom from here on out. He's got to be infamous in Kuwait now. He's the guy who sucks so bad that his wife left him after 3 minutes. Maybe he can get a lucrative reality show deal in Kuwait.
Damn.
How long can you stay married to the most annoying man in Kuwait or something like that? Either that or this was all a stunt by Kuwait's version of Logan Paul.
That brings a new meaning to Minute Man. Damn. On your wedding day? But yeah, you don't know nobody. So it's like, even depending on how he delivered it, still, if you're a bride, you know, because weddings are mostly for females, man. It's their day or whatever. So,
Oh shit, scam likely.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can get a stock for free. Sign up and get a free share from companies like Apple,
Insurance
Ford,
with
and Sprint.
benefits from a company you know.
Free trading because Robinhood
Damn.
doesn't have fees when you buy and sell. With state-of-the-art security measures, your sensitive personal information is fully encrypted and security stored, so why not give it a try? Sign up with our link down below, right here in chat, and get yourself a free stock.
go ahead and get that free hitter.
Hey, they've been doing decent the last few days. Like
Yeah?
for the last 2 weeks, I was riding between 75 and 80-ish dollars.
Yeah.
I checked this morning. I'm like at 97.
Hey.
So some of the stocks are going back up. I haven't really dove in to see what
I got to
it is
get
yet.
into that, man. I got to get my free stock.
There's,
Yes.
there's a link there you can click on.
Oh, there
Yes.
happens to be a link right there. Jeff said
I've
he's the
sent him
Black and
invites
Decker.
like 5 times, but he's like, no, I'm waiting for Shawn to send me one.
Yeah, right. I just
scream-
got to get into it.
Ice Cream Boy said, I'm back. How's Tommy Boy? Yeah, he sent us a picture of him at some orchid massage place, so I think
Yeah.
he's doing okay.
Oh, that's after he left here. He went to the massage
Yeah.
place?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have
He went to the mall and took
I
his
mean, he
pants
got
off.
voted off the island by our 3 viewers.
They were like, get the fuck out of here.
we're not putting up with this shit today.
Yeah. They're like, not today. Get
I was
this
asking
fuck
people
out of here.
to donate to get me off the podcast.
You should get
for the
Michael
day.
Rappaport to fucking cut. Man, if I could, I would pay him to cuss out anybody. Michael Rappaport is fucking. It's so funny. He's like, who the fuck is this? He's all, get the fuck out of here.
Rage
Like,
Queen said, "Oh my God, yeah, you missed it. Tom was here, and basically,
they were like, get the fuck out. Here's some money, Tom. Go do something.
Big T and
Damn.
Ice Cream Boy donated to get him off the show.
I got love for you though,
So Tom had to
Tommy.
leave.
I got love for you, Tommy.
He needed to relieve some stress. Yes, he did.
Tommy want wingies.
Oh, you want full package? Oh, you want full package?
Oh shit. Yeah, he went to that shack, boy. He went to go get pulled on, you know?
All right, you guys
At the chicken place.
ready for another
I
article?
guess. Yes.
It's not a mugshot. Student dies 10 hours after what?
Yeah, he need to release some stress, Jeff. You're right. Children, what?
Student dies 10 hours after what?
Went to orchid massage.
Happy ending?
And seen Jeff and just fucking passed out and died. Or not Jeff, but Tom. Sorry, Jeff. They would love your luxurious locks.
Student dies 10 hours after what? Watching clips of Shawn on FunkShop TV, not being able
Dying
to
from
talk.
laughter.
That too.
That's hilarious.
Had an aneurysm.
10 minutes.
Eating old.
After
Oh, Jeff, you saw the article, you asshole.
Eating old
What a
pasta.
dick.
eating old pasta?
Eating old pasta.
Are you serious?
Student dies 10 hours after eating 5-day-old pasta.
Damn.
So the article reads, okay, before I start, I want to say that this gave me so many chills, personally, because I always eat food that has been in my fridge for more than 3 days at least. I mean, it happens.
I do too. Shit. Fuck.
I forget how long it's been there, get hungry, and well, I eat
food
it.
prep.
Admit it, you do too, but it turns out that sometimes that's not the best idea.
Well, and your genetics suck.
A 20-year-old student from Belgium, known as AJ, is the best tragic example as to why we should always be aware of how we properly store our food to avoid life-threatening illnesses. Turns out AJ had kept a bowl of spaghetti in a Tupperware container at room temperature for 5 days before eating it.
Well,
no,
that's
see, that's fucking dumb.
Which caused him to contract severe food poisoning. This ultimately led to his unexpected death only hours after he had finished the bowl.
Jeff said he goes, that's some pussy shit. I ate 5-day-old Little Caesars at room temperature.
Pizza's different, dude.
Pizza is different. I'll fuck around and eat some pizza.
It's weird. Like, pizza, I mean...
It's like lifting up a couch cushion. You're like, pepperoni. Oh, well, fuck it. Dust it off a little bit. It's still good.
All right, I don't think I'd go that far.
I don't know, man. I love me some pizza, bro.
I do too. But
Do you like round pizza or square pizza?
Does it matter?
What do you? I mean, some people like the slice of pizza. Some people like eating a slice, but some people like eating the square pizza. Do you take a slice and fold it, and then eat it, or do you?
It depends on what mood I'm in, bro. Like,
I'm just saying.
Pizza is pizza.
Yeah, some people just have a preference, like pan crust or.
That's like saying, do you like peanut butter women or caramel women? What's the difference?
Do we have any black women in the room?
I prefer peanut
Do you
butter.
see any black women in the room?
Not in our room. I'm talking about in the chat room, because I ain't trying to offend nobody, but the brighter the better.
We already know how all you black men think. Josh made it clear like a week and a half ago.
But okay, now let me make something clear about that though.
We've had this conversation.
Yes.
Ice Cream Boy said if you like square pizza, you're about to get voted off the island.
I don't have
man.
a preference, man. But
I've seen some really. I've had some really good square pizza.
yeah.
Sunshine Pizza was bomb back in the day, bro.
I never had sunshine pizza.
Oh my goodness,
Was it
was
good? Yeah. I like.
They used to be in Vancouver Mall. You can go in and get like a slice of pizza and a soda for $2.
Damn.
That's how old I am. Before there was a food court, and the floors were still like brick red. Brown.
You know what I used to like to go to Round Table
crazy.
Pizza, bro, and get their Meat Monster. They had this pizza called Meat Monster. Fuck, it was good.
Bro, that's Montague's All Meats Marvel.
Is that? Well, I never heard of that, but it's pretty much the same thing, probably.
That's what it's called.
Oh my gosh,
There's
it's
so many like
good.
hole in the wall, like awesome pizza places.
Oh,
in
dude.
Portland.
Yeah.
Giuliano's, Leonardo's, Mario's,
Flying Pie.
Flying Pie. Fucking, you go in there, they're like, hey, you want a slice? You get a
Sizzle
slice.
pies takes fucking forever to cook anything.
Yeah.
Did you know Sizzle Pie gives free slices of pizza to strippers after hours?
It doesn't
They got to
surprise
get
me.
their energy up, bro.
Well, it's so
All
they
that
can-
coke
so
wears
they
off
can-
after a while.
That's true, but it's so they can get the strippers in there, so dudes will come in there and spend money on pizza.
Are you
Genius.
serious?
Yeah.
That's,
oh, yeah.
hey, fuck it.
Yeah, if you're a stripper at a strip club, you go in there and you tell them what strip club you work at, and you get a free slice of pizza.
You know who has some really...
I'm gonna go in there and say I'm a stripper.
Or if the girl goes in there and says, I'm a stripper, and they'd be like, let me guess, roosters.
You're a stripper. What do you strip?
Dancing bear, right? That's what I would be. If I was behind the counter, I would be like saying all the grossest.
I'm going in there.
You
saying I'm a
must
stripper.
be. Hold on. Don't tell me. Tommy Twos.
Me too.
Don't tell me. Tommy Twos, right?
Is that where the checkered... They have like a checkered building or something?
That's where you see the bullet wound Betty's dancing, bro.
Yeah, those are the veterans.
You go in there and they have like 3
Those
belly
are the
buttons
vets.
because 2 of them are fucking bullet wounds.
Yes, those are the vets that don't give a fuck, and when they talk in your ear, it's like they're like, hey, sweetie, you want to get a lap dance? No.
No.
That reminds me of like
How about no?
I remember when I was area supervisor for Clear Wireless. When a whole bunch of the guys would go. I'd usually take people out to lunch just a
ingenious
couple times a
marketing,
week, and like one of the weeks they're like, "Oh, let's go to the strip club."
This is funny. Jeff doesn't realize where we live, I think. You guys hear about the strip club steakhouse in Portland?
Yeah, I go there all the time to
Acropolis?
pick up people's food.
There's a few, but yeah,
Acropolis
is the
has
main
some
one.
bomb steak, bro.
I haven't had it yet. I've picked it up for people.
When you
Bro,
tell somebody,
it's-
when you tell somebody that you like the food at a strip club, they'll be like, okay, you just go for them titties.
I would rather
First of
eat
all-
the food at Club 205.
Well, 205 is good food too. The steak. I'm just talking about simply the steak at Acropolis. The females there are too itty bitty to catch my eye anyway. I don't like beanpole females.
Most of them are like suicide girls that are gone through rehab. But go ahead.
Well, every time I've been there to pick up food, I've never seen. They're always, at least the times I've been there, very few of them have any tattoos at all.
Really?
Oh, really?
The one
No.
last.
I just don't like beanpole females. I just don't like. I don't like females that are just don't have
They're all
at least
tiny as
some
shit.
meat. Because I
I'm trying to figure out if it's a stripper pole or if it's a human being. I don't know which one's which. Sometimes.
Jeff, one of these days, Jeff is going to come out here and he's going to visit and join the podcast. He's going to come spend a couple days in Vantucky.
Yes, bro.
We will
got
take you to
come
Acropolis.
through,
Literally,
man.
what's it, like 40-minute drive from here?
Not even that.
Not even.
Not even.
Well,
close.
no, I mean, if in traffic at 2:00 in the afternoon.
No,
maybe.
On a good
maybe.
day, it's like maybe a half hour.
The steak is delicious, and it's only like $5 for a big ass fucking steak, dude.
Damn it! Now I need to go there and just get some steak.
I know, I'm serious, but 205 has good food too, and you guys know who Big Rick is, right? You know Rick,
of course.
Yeah, obviously that's my brother, and so
Every time we see each other in public, like we make eye contact and we act like we're about to throw down just for the reaction of people
because
around
it's
us.
two big ass people, they're like, oh
Yeah, they're like,
shit.
oh fuck.
Sean's over like whoop 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 whoop. But so we go to 205.
Shawn, you're not gonna let that down.
That's
for a while.
awesome. That's so awesome. So we go to 205, right? And Ricky, he's had a few to drink or whatever.
Jeff, hold on. Jeff said, "Yeah, I am about coming out to visit. I'll try two of these muffins, then get on the show."
Bro, you won't be able to get on the show.
You don't want to eat two of them.
Yeah.
Watch me slowly think I'm dying.
Yeah, you look like you were at that meth party.
You
bro.
think Shawn loses his words? Jeff would just be like the whole time. It's like, I'm doing food.
You would be in a
TV.
whole nother galaxy, bro. You wouldn't be here. Your vehicle as your body would be here, but you wouldn't be here. But so Ricky and I walked into 205. We're there chilling. The owner was there, and it was her birthday or some shit. Ricky goes up to the DJ, and he cons this. He pays him like $100 or however much it was for me to sing a song. And I'm like, bro, this ain't fucking. You know what I'm saying? This ain't karaoke. This ain't fucking like a place where people sing. He DJs, female strip, people pay the money, and we go. And he's like, fuck that.
No, that
Ricky goes up,
it is
talks
cool
to the
like
DJ,
that,
gives him the small Benjamin. And the guy's like, come here, man. Calls me over. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm sitting there talking with the DJ. The girls are dancing, And I said, I don't know what to fucking sing at no goddamn strip club. You know what I mean? Now, they do stripper karaoke at Devil's Point. Or stripperoke at Devil's Point, where you actually sing on stage while the girls are stripping. It's pretty tight. But anyway, so I was like, can you just bring up the instrumental of Shy, If I Ever Fall in Love Again or whatever? And he was like, bet. And so he put it on, and the girls were dancing, bro. I started singing, and it was weird because everybody fucking stopped. Ricky, I wish you were here to tell this story because he tells it way better than I do. Everybody stopped, bro, and it was fucking weird. Of course, I sing with my eyes closed because I don't see shit. And so when I open my eyes, all I see is like the main stage, the stage over here, and then the like stepchild stage that's like a little tiny square. And they're just staring at me, and I'm like, okay.
No, continue your story, bro. I didn't want you to stop. That's why I looked at Shawn.
But sorry, I'm just saying. And then I hung up. I put the mic up. I put the mic up, and fucking the strippers that were in the back waiting to come out were lined up because right next to the DJ booth, it's hella fucking like small, and there was like 5 or 6 females that, and I'm all, nah, bitch, like, nah, thank you, I appreciate it.
How long ago was that?
Oh fuck,
Yesterday.
Yes, sir. Like maybe it's 2019 now, probably 2 years ago or something like that.
Okay.
Because we were originally going to go to Falco's, a Mystic, which is right across the street. Because the owner
So you
there,
get shot at?
huh?
So you can get shot at?
No, that was only a couple times. I don't go into
a couple times, like
Look,
a couple
but
times
that's
a
at
year for the
Mystique,
last
though.
10 years, bro.
That's at Mystique though, not Falco's. Even though they're in the same building, connected.
Oh, Westbrook said, "Tell Duce to do it." They want to hear you.
Do your Owen Wilson.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Maybe he's Russell
All
Westbrook.
right, Rage.
Russell Westbrook. I don't know. Our Westbrook maybe he thinks that you have a big nose, bro. Maybe that's what he's saying.
I don't know, but I like Westbrook.
Wow.
If this is the Westbrook that plays b-ball
Wow.
in Oklahoma City,
Wow. That'd be hilarious.
I can't sound like Owen Wilson. I sound like Squidward.
Squid.
So you had all these strippers drooling over you.
Well, they were just lined up and they were
205 is cool,
giving me
like-
hugs and shit, which was cool.
So
But I'm walking around now smelling like fucking a pack of Fruit Loops because I got passion fruit
Yep.
smell over here. I got some banana orange over here.
Seven different body sprays.
Yeah, bro,
from
and I got
Bath
oil
Body
on me
Works.
and shit. And I'm like, am I actually? Do I need this? Because, they got to shine themselves up or whatever. And I got glitter on me and shit.
Stripper herpes.
And we leave
You said
there.
this is the Westbrook that gives the rim nightmares.
That's what I'm talking
All
about.
right, hoop it up.
Hey, whatever works, man. OKC in the building. Anyway, so we leave there and we go to Acropolis and we get some fucking steak. Full circle. So we go and we get some steak, bro. I'm telling you, Jeff, when you come to Vancouver or when you come to Portland or Vancouver, whatever, it doesn't matter. When you come here, we're kicking it. And we're gonna do some. You want to do some like old school funk shop shit where we're filming on phones and shit, filming stupid shit.
Oh yeah, we can go downtown and do some
Just
pranks.
be
Let's do
crazy,
some-
man.
Bro, let's do it.
do it on phones.
Well, I mean, what else?
Sean's camera gear, bro. Let's do. Let's make this official.
Oh, you want to actually
Look,
bring like the
'cause it's
gimbal
so
and
much
everything?
easier. Anybody can walk around with a phone filming, but when he pulls his fucking camera out,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
will do shit.
They will
Like,
too.
I wish we had a compilation of bum sings.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Because we went downtown. Did you just break it?
No,
We went downtown.
it was tight. Now it's not.
That's what she said. Duane hit it.
Oh, whatever.
Come on, Camel. We went downtown. Aw.
Bro, it's going on 6 years.
And
bro.
we were doing bum songs. And so we were just like literally walking around getting homeless people to sing. And we would give them money. If they were basically the people that were begging for $1, we made them work for it. So like, all right, well, yeah. If you want $1 that you say that you're going to go get a hotel room with, but we know that you're not, I will give you $1, but you have to sing for it.
That's
Some
hilarious.
of the shit that we got bums singing, like they would sing. I was like, okay, so what are you gonna sing? And they would tell us the name and the title and the artist of the song, but they wouldn't sing that song. They would make up their own words, trying to carry the same tune.
That's awesome.
Like we had one guy that did Tupac, California Love, but not a single lyric was in California Love. But
It
he
was like
sounds like he's got
freestyle.
the same cadence, the same structure. But
Some of them bums is talented, man. Did you watch Your
You
Mom's
guys
House?
see bum fights, right? Yeah, that's where we got the idea. 'cause
Bum
it's-
fights is crazy.
We didn't want to go to jail for making bums fight each other, so we decided to make them sing instead.
So on the podcast that Shawn and I watch, and I definitely know Biggz would love it. On Your Mom's House podcast, they were showing a video of the guy. He was sitting like in a desert. He had no fucking grill, and he was singing "Staying Alive," and he's like, "Ha ha ha ha, staying alive, staying alive," and he couldn't pronounce anything because his fucking teeth were jacked, right? And not only that, but the title of the file was called. Was called "Using Lung Infection as an Instrument," because he's like, ha 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 ha, staying alive. I was like, God damn. And Tom, of course, starts laughing. He's like, using lung infection as an instrument.
This is funny.
That shit is hilarious, man.
There's a big spider on the wall. Smash it with a sledgehammer. Or light it on
I
fire.
can't go to the toilet because there's a big spider. There's probably more spiders behind your toilet than you know of.
Or
Check right up underneath it
tuck right
in the back
seat.
and make sure you clean it because spiders like to chill out, make nests back there. I don't want to fucking freak you out, but I'm just telling you.
She's in Germany. I mean, what kind of Jeff said kill it with a shotgun. Burn down the house and then burn down the attic. Spiders don't scare me. It was a little freaky. I opened up my silverware drawer at the house on 13th in Hazeldale to get a fork, and I reached in to grab a fork, and something made me stop just as I caught glimpse of something, and there was a fucking biggest black widow I have ever seen
Fuck
in my
all
life.
that, bro.
Just chilling there staring at me like, grab this fork, motherfucker.
The spider's like, I pay rent here, bitch.
I just ate 3 dudes that impregnated me over the last few months. Go ahead and grab this fork. I'll eat you
right.
too.
I'm about to have 200 babies right now. Keep fucking with me.
So I grabbed a jar and I clink and caught it. Took it down to the pet store. They're like, holy shit. Nobody ever catches these because everybody's too afraid to get close to them. Like, it's a fucking spider. Yeah. If that spider bites you in the right place, and I guess it does matter where it bites you.
I think so,
I
maybe.
stabbed a spider once and it screamed at me. I shit you not. It shrieked.
Hey!
It made fucking noise.
That's a big ass spider.
All right, guys.
It scared the fuck out of me. I was like, oh my God, it's yelling.
When I worked at Rent-A-Center, we had to repo a big screen TV before they were flat, right? So they had the backs on them.
Now, could you imagine, like, sorry.
No,
I'm
it's all
just
good.
picturing you going up to somebody's door and, like, you didn't pay your couch. I'm here to get it back. Be like, yes, sir.
Yeah, they didn't really argue much. They knock
I
on the
bet,
door,
I bet.
and you can see like the curtains moving and shit. Like people will hide from you when they owe you money when it comes to
of
like
course.
Oh, yeah. We're
Rent-A-Center
the same
shit.
thing. Me and Josh did it together.
And so, but we got the TV.
She's like, now I know where I know you from.
So
You took my dining set.
right. The manager, we had to get a hold of the manager of the apartment.
Jeff said, fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch. You can buy another one. So we got a hold of the manager to let us into the apartment, and we got the TV. When we got back to Rent-A-Center, the dude had a fucking pet snake, bro, and the snake was inside the back of the fucking TV. I didn't realize how common that shit is. It's super common for snakes to go in the back of the TV. In big
Anything warm.
yeah, it's warm and it's dark. They fucking burrowed a hole in the back of the TV, chilling, and it shed its skin when the motherfucker was back there.
Inside the TV?
Yes, it was gross, bro. I was like, this is disgusting. I said, he's disgusting. He looks like,
Gross,
this
bro.
gross. This dude right here looks like he got kicked out of Hanson before Hanson
We
got
need that
formed
clip.
when he was a kid. He was one of the lost
Could have put
boys of
together
Hanson.
A compilation of some of the stupidest reactions that we will never do on a regular basis.
This dude looks like the song
can make a song out of
Bop.
it.
The song Bop was actually Bop. Bop, 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 but he was the extra bop, bop. But they let him. They were like, "No, fuck
He's the
that
missing
dude.
bop?
He's the missing bop." They just shortened the song.
Well,
down.
we need to have a clip of Shawn going, and then stop, and you'd be like, gross, bro.
Gross, bro. It was gross.
So what did he do?
This dude right here,
What did he do?
he got arrested for having a fucked up comb over. He looks like Kramer's love child.
No, he was chasing the masturbation girl.
All right.
There was a masturbation girl?
Yeah, a chick
We
got
found her on
arrested for
Facebook,
masturbating in public. I found her Facebook profile so we could go through pictures of her. She's fucking freaky weird.
Oh.
She's like one of those goth girls. a
But
little
when
bit.
she got arrested for masturbating in public, she masturbated in the police car. Rage Queen said, I need a new home. Spiders on your toilet, Rage Queen.
He fucked a submarine sandwich in a Toys R Us.
Was it a Subway?
He got that
Quiznos,
underwater
a
hitter,
Firehouse?
boy.
Ain't nobody
That's
putting their dick in a
funny.
firehouse. They're
No,
not going to waste it.
I
They got to
think
eat
he
that.
went- I think he went to the pet store and stole a bunch of fish and put them in his underwear.
Okay.
And ran out the store with fish in his underwear.
Right?
All right. Just all flopping around.
Like he's trying to get a fishy blowjob.
Getting his balls tickled
Getting
by the
them balls
fish
tickled.
flopping.
That's hilarious. What does it look like he did? Could have been a meth, dude. Could have been a meth.
Jess says he smoked way too much meth.
Let's see. It also could be.
Jeff said he tried using Usong Pacougars as a home abortion using plungers. Yes, we got Usong Pacougars. Jeff, you fit right in.
So you start
fit
talking
right
about
in.
muffins and shit. You start fucking up. See.
He tried Usong Pacougars as a home
Using
abortion.
a plunger as an home abortion. That's a creative abortion.
That's a super creative abortion.
Could you imagine if the woman that you could get the plunger in to just suction right on that fetus's head and rip it out?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, I meant from the outside.
Oh,
Yeah. Just
I need to
toilet
double check
bowl.
my spelling more. He looks like he auditioned for the part of Luke Skywalker and didn't get it. So he made his own costume and started slicing people up with a lightsaber that he made in his garage.
Okay. Wow, you went
toilet
deep
paper-
with that one.
Yeah, I used the
paper toilet
Force.
rolls.
I used the Force. Jeff said then you just tie balloons and have it a sweet goodbye. Oh, man. Tie some
Damn,
helium balloons to the fetus. and be like,
Jeff is savage
in
right
the
now.
That's some dark
Jeff,
shit.
you are no longer allowed to come and hang out with us.
That
No, you
Invitation.
might be able to come hang out more. Shit.
that's a great
Refund.
concept for a movie.
That's crazy.
So-
Think about that.
That would be a good movie.
That was not I had to actually search for that mugshot. That was not the mugshot that is posted on the article. This one is.
Right now, see, right there? No, see, that's different. He's premeditating what he's going to do. Right there. He has a
Okay.
backpack.
He's obviously a transgender person.
Okay. Hiding in a girl's closet.
And he's coming out
All right.
With the-
I'm coming out.
with the backpack
I
that has
want
his
the world
genitalia
to
in it.
know.
You know who that is? That is Joe's cousin. Joe's cousin hiding in the closet
Joe's cousin.
Joe who?
from Julia.
Oh, shit. Good morning, Julia.
That's Good Morning Julia's Joe's cousin.
That's Joe's cousin
coming
staying
out
with
the
him.
closet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one who installed all the fans. He
So
helped Joe who put all the fans in.
Yeah.
The headline says the ghost in a college student's closet turns out to be a 30-year-old man wearing her clothes.
There was somebody in the closet.
This dude was in a chick's closet.
Repeat that?
A student at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro got the scare of her life, but not from what she expected. The student, who had thought she had a ghost inside her apartment, found a man hidden inside her closet wearing her clothes.
I mean,
The
it's
woman
close to
said
ghosts.
she and her roommates initially thought a ghost was haunting the residence after she noticed her clothes disappear from a closet and handprints on the bathroom wall.
What?
The student who said she
fuck?
constantly locked her door never saw a sign that anyone had broken in since the locks were intact. Greensboro police said the
How long is he
20-year-old thought a
there?
raccoon was in the closet after hearing rattling noises inside. When she asked who was on the other side of the door, the man allegedly answered, "Me. Oh, my name is Drew." The college student opened the door and saw him on the floor wearing all of her clothes.
All of her clothes.
Which, props to my man Drew for being so nonchalant about the whole situation and for allowing her to take a picture of him, was just insane. Obviously, because no one has time to take a picture of a man who's hiding in your closet for days. That's how you die, girl. But no,
That's
it doesn't
crazy.
stop there. Not only did she give her Twitter followers a little sneak peek of the man, but she also managed to distract him until police arrived by giving him hats to try on and by asking him questions. Jeez Louise. Officers arrived at the Edge Apartments, a student-only building adjacent to the campus, and arrested 30-year-old Andrew Clyde Swafford. According to authorities, Swafford was not violent or threat to officers in any way at the time of his arrest. The ghost, was booked into Guilford County Jail in lieu of a $26,000 bond. Swafford is facing 14 felony charges, including entering and breaking in, as well as identity theft, larceny, possessing stolen goods, and failing to appear in court in connection with previous cases.
Does it say how long he was in there? How long?
It said a few days.
A few days?
Yeah.
And they're like, a ghost is in my closet? Why wouldn't you just check the shit out or get like one of your guy friends you feel safe with and go, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Jess. So if you heard noises in a closet, whatever the noises were, we don't know what they were. It could have been moaning, could have been fucking playing that game with the fucking chairs and the music.
What's that called again?
What's that called again? Oh, yeah,
Oh.
musical chairs.
Musical chairs.
I mean, whatever the sound was, wouldn't you want to know what the fuck's in there? Like,
Are you checking that link?
I would totally go.
I got it.
Like, if I was a female and I didn't feel safe, go get one of your big ass friends and be like, yo, yeah, there's a sound in my fucking. How did they sleep?
What link?
Jeff just said you you check the link I gave you. So I'm looking at it right now.
I
Was
mean,
that the one the ceiling?
God dang.
No,
Different one.
different one.
Yeah, it's this shit is cray. This shit is super
Ooh.
crazy. Super crazy. But he was in the closet hiding.
Rage Queen said, "Be right back. I'll check my closet."
That's what I'm saying.
Jeff, are you talking about the suitcase story?
It says just a couple days, but what's a couple?
Man, I wish I could show
Because
this.
did they mistake? Exactly. Was he there before they moved in? After?
Okay. So, according to the student, the building management changed the apartment locks in December after a previous unexplained break-in. The student and a roommate found two men inside their living room apartment who they didn't know and notified property managers immediately, which, if it would have been me, I would have moved out of there and asked for my security deposit immediately.
Yeah, for sure.
Berkeley Communities, which manages the building and student communities and apartment complexes in the area, believe the man entered through an unlocked window. Safe to say the students are now planning to move out because, well, like I said, I would too. Yikes,
planning?
×3.
The planning?
I bet they
I'd
wish it
moved
was a
out that
ghost
day.
now. Also, word of advice, maybe don't stick around and wait for the police to arrive. Run, just run.
Wow.
Yeah, Jeff sent a video link of something very disturbing. It's a woman's body that was found bound in a suitcase.
Oh, fuck all that, dog.
What?
I mean, maybe she was into it.
Ugh.
Oh, that's sponsored. Never mind.
Just people into weird shit.
Yeah.
Like getting tied up and put in a
This
suitcase
can't be
and shipped
real.
across the country.
That's insane, dude. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that shit. Remember, before the website got closed down, which you can probably see it somewhere on the dark web. Do you remember the website called Rotten.com?
I think it still exists.
I thought they shut it down.
This cannot be real.
See, you're scarred for life now for seeing it. I'm not watching that.
No, no. I'm not gonna. It's Jeff sent a news clip, so we got to do some more investigating behind that. We can't just show a news clip because everything that we do goes on YouTube, and I'm so tired of shit being blocked. Rage Queen said, "I'm back. There was just a ghost. No men in your clothing, just a ghost."
Was it Patrick Swayze?
So this picture, there are two kinds of responsibility:
No ghost
familial
reference?
and financial. Don't take either.
Or that beard.
Or that beard. 27-year-old man sues his parents because he didn't consent to being born. A 27-year-old man from New Delhi, India, isn't quite happy with his current situation. By situation, I mean his life. Basically, he wishes he was never born and is blaming his parents for his feelings. Raphael Samuel is taking legal actions and is contemplating suing his own parents for bringing him into this world without his consent, which is the stupidest thing I have ever heard. Turns out Samuel is an anti-natalist, a person who believes people should abstain from procreating because giving birth to a sentient being without asking for their consent is, well, morally wrong in his eyes. Should we just play the video?
Fuck it.
I mean, we can clip it out later, right? I really want to see what this video has to say. Not the suitcase.
Yeah.
Dead body in the suitcase video.
Sorry, y'all. I'm just replying to some messages here. This
So as
is
of November 2017, Rotten.com was down.
A man is planning to sue his parents in India for giving birth to him without his consent.
What? Wait, pause it.
Bro, that's what I just said. You didn't hear the
No. I
article?
thought he was just unhappy and depressed, and he blames it on his parents.
No, he's
so he's
suing
mad
his parents.
because he was born and blames his parents.
Because he was born without consent. They didn't ask him if he wanted to be born or not. That's what I said, bro.
Okay,
And he started this foundation.
that's fucking
And-
dumb.
He's down at this group. He's part of this anti-natalism group. Anti-natal, not prenatal, not postnatal, anti-natal. Where you shouldn't bring a human into the earth without consent.
A man
Consent?
How do you? Who are you
Hold
asking?
on.
without his consent.
Fake ass DJ Khaled. I'm on his
Raphael
phone.
Samuel said he had a great relationship with his parents, but is compared having children to kidnapping and slavery. The 27-year-old from Mumbai is an anti-natalist who believes it is wrong to put an unwilling child through the rigmarole of life for the
This
pleasure
dude
of
is-
his parents.
This dude's taking shit too far, bro. This is the society we live in.
Right, no shit.
These motherfuckers have a platform
The
for a voice.
anti-natalist movement is gaining traction in India as younger people resist social pressure.
Whoever
to have
put this
children.
video together should be shot.
It's terrible.
It's like a demo.
Speaking to the Prince, Samuel said, "I love my parents, and we have a great relationship, but they had me for their joy and their pleasure."
Why is the music going up and down like that?
Because whoever made this sucks at it.
Yeah.
My
It's-
life has been amazing, but I don't see why I should put another life through the rigmarole of school and finding a career, especially when they didn't ask to exist.
That's so
This is one of those
dumb.
Indian companies that like
Samuel
steals
runs a
shit and just
Facebook
makes this
page called
content
The
to put on
Hillary,
YouTube.
which has hundreds of followers, on which he regularly posts anti-natalist material.
Anti-natalist.
I can't believe that's really a fucking thing.
One image
This
is captioned,
needs to be a
"Parents are
shirt."
hypocrites," with the text saying, "A good parent puts the
FunkShop
child
TV,
above his wants and
anti-natalist.
Why am I alive? I didn't consent to this.
This has got to be a joke. It's got to be a
Child
joke.
itself is a want of the parent. A similar meme posted on the Facebook page reads, "If parents truly know what is good for their children."
Oh my God.
Why did they have them? Another asks, isn't forcing a child into this world and then forcing it to have a career kidnapping and slavery?
Isn't forcing a child into this world and then forcing the child to go to school and get a job, kidnapping and slavery?
Oh man.
This is the way we live. All right, Jeff, I got the article. This is disturbing.
Bro, I don't even know where to go to even begin to talk about this. Like, so many questions. I want.
Are you going to go join the group? The anti-natal
Just to
group?
walk up in there. Yeah, I just want to walk into a room and be like, the fuck is wrong with y'all? I didn't ask to be here either, but parents like to fuck, and guess what? You know what I mean? Like,
Wrong for me to exist. I'm anti-existence.
oh, it's like, bro,
You didn't ask my permission
So,
for my existence.
shave your beard.
story-
Maybe that'd be better.
Story that came out in the Washington Post yesterday. The headline reads, this is Jeff's idea. So if you don't like the way where this article goes, blame Jeff. This is Jeff's idea. Workers found a suitcase next to a quiet Connecticut road. A woman's
Connecticut.
body was inside.
Connecticut's creepy.
Highway workers discovered a red suitcase near a quiet wooded neighborhood in Connecticut. They were on routine drive Tuesday morning, authorities said, when they spotted the bag just feet from the shoulder of a paved two-lane road that runs through Greenwich, Connecticut, a town of 60,000 people about 30 miles from New York City.
Was this connected to the meth death party? And,
No.
And I think the meth death party, this
Oh,
case,
man.
and the anti-existence are all like tied together.
See, what I hate it when you see a story like this and then there's a picture of the person that it was and you're like, man, she was pretty.
Oh,
See? That's like double downer. When they opened it, they found a woman's dead body bound and zipped inside, authorities said. Officials with the Greenwich Police Department said Thursday, Officials with the Greenwich Police Department said Thursday the woman had been identified as 24-year-old Valerie Reyes from New Rochelle, New York, had been missing since the morning of January 29th, authorities said.
27?
Although the circumstances surrounding her disappearance and death are still unclear. Well, you know, she was bound and cut up and put in a suitcase. So I think the circumstances are pretty clear.
That's got to be some kind of an emotional, like, attachment type thing, bro.
Yeah. Greenwich
lust
Police
crime.
Captain Robert Berry said in a statement that the cause of death has not yet been confirmed, but authorities are still investigating the incident. The Greenwich Police Department is dedicated to identifying those responsible for the death of Valerie and ensuring justice for her and her family, the police captain said. He noted that the victim's family is obviously devastated by the loss of Valerie, and our heartfelt condolences go out to them. The Hartford Courant reported that when Reyes did not make it to work January 30th, she was reported as a missing person to the New Rochelle Police Department. Soon, her picture was being shared across multiple agencies. For days, family members and friends posted pleas on social media for her safe return. A social media user who said that he was Reyes' boyfriend posted a message the same day on Twitter,
Reyes,
writing that my girlfriend Valerie is now officially reported as a missing person nationwide by the authorities. Please contact me if there's any kind of information. Another one wrote, my friend has been missing since Monday, last seen Tuesday at the New Rochelle train station and supposedly was around Midtown the same day. Please, guys, keep sharing this. We need to know she's okay. It's a crazy world and we're all worried. Barry, the police captain, said earlier in a news conference that Reyes was found Tuesday clothed with her hands and feet bound inside the suitcase, which he describes as full size, larger than what could be used as an airplane carry-on. Although investigators have determined that Reyes was not killed in the location where her body was discovered, the police captain said they still don't know where the killing took place. Greenwich residents spoke with a local newspaper, the Greenwich Time, about a growing uneasiness over the killing. The area is known for being safe and quiet, they said, and it was ranked 20th wealthiest zip codes in the country by Bloomberg. My gut has probably happened somewhere else, but these days you never know. Scott Chiappetta, who works at the preschool in the neighborhood, told the Greenwich Time. It's very quiet. Nothing really ever happens here other than traffic from the firehouse. It feels safe. Another area resident connected the killing to the pervasive societal issue of violence against women. It's a national problem. It always has been. The woman, who is not named, said it's sickening. Shania Champagne, who works at a local breakfast restaurant, told ABC she was shocked that a crime like this, with details she had only encountered before in TV shows and movies, it happened so close to home.
Wow.
I just hope they get their information and figure it out, Champagne said. It's just crazy knowing there's a murderer on the loose.
They're everywhere.
Truth. 2F.
So truth.
Rest
so
in
true.
peace, Valerie Reyes.
Damn.
Getting all the
Oh,
domestic
wow.
Right.
Beautiful. Wow. Rest in
Thanks a
peace.
lot, Jeff.
Appreciate that, Jeff.
You big jerk.
Oh, man. I was going to make a joke, but it's in bad taste. I won't.
All my jokes are in bad taste.
I was going to say, rest in pieces.
Ah,
I know. That's fucked up. Was that her?
yeah. Let's see it again. Why are my buttons being so slow to respond today?
Wow, dude, that sucks, bro.
Yeah. Jeff said content. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy for real, Jeff. Wow.
It's horrible.
That's insane, dude.
Horrible.
That's insane. Oh, did you hear the story about Liam Neeson?
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit yesterday. What do you think?
Well, I think you got to hear the whole entire thing, what he's saying.
Yep.
Because I don't think a lot of people are outraged because he's like, I put hands on that black motherfucker or whatever he said. But if you listen to the whole entire thing, obviously he's like, because I feel bad that I even have to say that or whatever, you know, because he's not a racist fucking dude, man. People are so quick to be like, racist.
Yeah, because they just take a little snippet.
Yeah, did you listen to the whole entire fucking thing? No, he's not
Michelle
racist.
Rodriguez just came to bat for him recently.
Who's Michelle Rodriguez?
The
Wasn't that the actor on?
she's is the co-star in Widows. His co-star, his Widows co-star.
Isn't she also part of
Wasn't
Fast
she
and
from
Furious?
White Men Can't Jump?
Damn, she's been in a lot of shit. Fast and Furious,
She's
White
one of
Men
the
Can't
stars of
Jump.
Fast and Furious, I think.
Oh, was it the
White Men
Hispanic girl who plays Vin Diesel's girl?
Can't- Yeah, I think so. Isn't that her? Michelle Rodriguez. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
she's the badass chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got her coming to defend. You're good. Move the fuck on.
Hell yeah. She's
He
like
was just
Amanda.
saying like he was emotionally distraught.
That
like,
chick.
Yeah, he was running off emotions. Like, fuck that black dude.
That's Michelle Rodriguez.
Okay, yeah, she was. Yeah, she came to his defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's
Yep.
a badass chick. You get her and Amanda Nunes,
Yeah.
who's the MMA fighter chick. Get those two girls. They're fucking taking down ISIS, bro.
So this headline came out actually today, this morning. Liam Neeson, she said Liam Neeson can't be racist because of how he kisses. Michelle Rodriguez. Oh,
Rage Queen.
hello.
A good friend of mine was stabbed by another friend last year just because of a woman. Damn.
Hey, what up, man?
I'm telling you, man.
I'm good. I'm actually live on the podcast right now.
Females, boy. The love of a female or the between two dudes or whatever. That's crazy. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, shit.
Oh shit. Well, he dipping. You gonna be by yourself for a second,
I was just gonna run around in circles.
right? Y'all don't go nowhere. I just
Go. You're good.
gotta tinkle from my pinkle. I'm taking this hat though.
It's fine. Go for it.
The sun's thick out there, bro. Howdy, Hogan.
Take that to go pee.
Yeah. Take it to go pee. Jeff, no more sad shit.
In that case, this is. I'm about to watch.
I'm waiting for you to trip, dude. Oh, as I trip. I know, I heard. I didn't realize we were all doing that.
No, I was entertaining this. I was running around in circles.
Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
Oh, fuck. Mic down.
Is it stripped?
Goes limp. Oh shit! I was muted. Oh yeah. Goes limp.
Oh, it's different. I noticed it doesn't have like these have this little spacer thing in it.
This has a spacer in it, but I think the spacer itself stripped on the plastic.
Oh, well, that sucks. So Michelle Rodriguez is certain that her Widows co-star Liam Neeson is not racist. The actress is one of the few industry insiders to publicly support Neeson, since the actor gave a lightning rod of an interview in which he admitted that decades ago he wanted to kill a black man in order to get revenge for a friend who had been raped. After an attempt at damage control on the Today Show following the interview, Neeson had laid low, canceling a planned appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. And the premium canceling a planned appearance on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert and the premiere of his upcoming film called Pursuit. It's all fucking bullshit. Liam Neeson is not racist, said Rodriguez at the AmFAR Gala in New York on Wednesday night. Dude, have you watched Widows? His tongue was so far down Viola Davis's throat, you can't call him a racist ever. Racists don't make out with the race that they hate, especially in the way he does with his tongue so deep down her throat. Exactly. I don't care how good of an actor you are. It's all bullshit. Ignore it. He's not a racist. He's a loving man. It's all lies.
It's all lies.
What's wrong with that chair?
I like this one better. The higher back on it.
Oh.
Yeah. Good night, Rage Queen.
Is she out? Bye, Rage.
Jeff in the box said, send me a whisper. I have one of those mic holders and spacer I'm not using.
And it's much more comfortable.
Send me an address. I can send that to you, and we're
An address for what?
For cactuses.
Because
Cacti?
Shawn broke the mic.
Cacti.
There's like more holders around here.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm not looking at cactus today. Or getting slapped, it looks like.
I know. What's going on with that?
I was hoping more people would show up and donate. Guess I'll have to try again tomorrow.
Yeah, I was hoping to get slapped too. We've even been live for over 3.5 hours.
Almost 4. 15 minutes from 4
I did
hours.
post it on Facebook. That we need some donations so we can watch Duane slap Shawn.
Man.
People just...
When we get there, I apologize already in advance, Shawn. I don't even want to do it. Don't make me slap my friend.
Jeff said I offered 20 to take a small nibble of the cacti. Wouldn't a small nibble of the cacti mean he had to take little nibbles of multiple cactuses?
Yeah, that'd be worse than just taking one bite. I've watched people eat cactuses. It's just not cool.
Yeah, it's not cool.
You've seen LA Beast eat 2 cactuses. He ate 2 like big, like this big.
Bro.
Like 2 to 3 times the size of these cactuses.
Yeah.
And he ate 2 of them.
It's gross.
Like he's just like, ah!
Yeah. Could you imagine that coming out? I mean, obviously it gets fucking processed or whatever, but
no, that shit's dangerous.
that's fiber like a motherfucker, dog.
That shit can fuck you up internally.
Yes.
To eat that much of it.
Like you're passing a fucking kidney stone.
I don't think I'd swallow.
Sorry, checking. I want to check the
I'd have to spit it out after I bit
temperature.
Yeah.
Just because
I haven't
I just don't want fucking things to like ruin my. I don't have to go to the hospital and have surgery for $20.
Be like, we got our donation.
Just doesn't seem worth it.
You know, I mean, people do some stupid shit for money. You got people jumping into like a bathtub full of Skittles.
I mean, that's
or
better.
Or
that's
like,
fine. Whatever.
That's silly.
Silly, but it's not gonna like potentially kill you.
You get all that ink poisoning on you from the coloring. Not ink. What do they use? Food coloring?
For what?
To color the Skittles?
Oh, I don't know.
Have you guys seen Shoe Nice on YouTube?
What is Shoe Nice?
I don't think so. What about $10?
Nice shoes?
To sit on it the rest of the stream?
I think it would just break.
Not that one. Whatever one's over there.
Don't do it.
He's been on the sidelines for a while. Now he hears what? Sit on the cactus? No, don't.
He's like, don't be
you
doing
know what?
that.
I'll tip you $10 to lick it, but don't you dare sit on it.
Right.
Don't you dare, Eminem looking motherfucker. Don't you dare.
Now I'm sitting.
A dildo if you're brave enough.
Right.
I am not brave enough for that.
That's funny.
Shoe Nice slams 2 liters of whiskey. Ugh.
Jeff, I think if you came to town for a few days or whatever, bro, you'd be fucking hella cool to kick it with, dude.
Yeah.
Hella cool. I like his humor.
Fastest to each McDonald's hot fudge sundae. So Shoe Nice just likes doing reaction shit. Oh, I have seen the Crystal Pepsi 20 ounce no burping challenge. Oh,
the what?
He did a Crystal Pepsi 20 ounce no burping challenge.
Oh, they still got Crystal Pepsi?
Hello, America.
Or that white
LA Beast inspired. So
Blaze has merged with CRTV, and we have
Shawn's turning into Little Texas over there with all the fucking cacti.
Oh, Big T said, "Oh no, sit on the cactus. Don't watch Shoe Nice." Okay, all right. Well, pop a squat, bro. Sit on the motherfucking cactus.
Although this one looks more like it would be either more enjoyable or easier to handle.
That's the one he licked.
I know. So see, it's lubed already.
Where's the 4th one?
The right here behind the laptop.
Okay.
This one right here is different. This one, these two, I wouldn't want to put up anybody's ass because they're super round. That one right there just looks like an old man's head. Like an old sign. It looked like
That's Duane Johnson before the meth.
What's the dude's name?
Duane Johnson.
No. Back to the Future that he calls him Doc.
Doc.
Yeah, just Doc. That looks like Doc's hair. That's what that looks like.
He does.
Right? It's all fucked up.
Doc.
Jeff
Doc
said,
was
just
a
spit on it.
Yes.
He will be fine.
If Doc was a cactus.
Yeah, that's his hair right there.
If Doc was a cactus.
Great
If
Scott,
Doc
Marty.
was a cactus, he'd be this one here.
Yo,
We should turn everything into a fucking musical.
we need to like get that Patreon going with like monthly shirts that people can buy that like have things like that.
Yeah.
That we create designs for.
That'd be
stuff.
tight. That'd be tight.
If Doc was a cactus.
Bro, if you
If
guys
Doc was a cactus. That's hilarious.
have you guys seen or heard anything on the measles update?
No, last I knew, it was like at 64, 72 or something like that, 74 outbreaks.
What are you talking about?
Last time I seen it. Last time I heard an update, but it was shit. That was like
The
a
update
week
this
and a half
morning
ago.
is 51 confirmed and 13 suspected.
Okay, there we go. So it was in the 40s then last time.
Yeah,
46.
last time we covered it on the show last Friday, it was like 42.
Yeah, something like that.
It's up to 51 confirmed, 13 suspected. Okay. Public Health has also identified 2 new locations where people may have been exposed to measles.
That's what's scary is the locations. You don't know.
No, check this out, though. The details, 1 to 10 years, 36 cases. 11 to 18 years, 13 cases. 19 to 29, 1. 30 to 39, 1. Immunization status, 44 cases. Unverified, 6. 1 MMR vaccine, 1 case. So somebody that actually was vaccinated got it, too.
That means it's getting stronger.
It's either getting stronger, the vaccine may not be the exact right kind for it.
Ooh.
There could be a lot of things. That particular person's body could have rejected the vaccine.
Right, that's true too.
Jeff said I'd buy them. What do we? Oh, the T-shirts. Found out that my mom just totally forgot to fully vaccinate me and my siblings, so get to spend $300 on getting poked with a needle. Ugh.
Damn.
Sorry to hear that. Be glad you're not here, because measles is everywhere right now.
People
and a
getting it
report
at
that I read last night
Disneyland.
that it is linked to. Oh, there's a new location added to the list. Seymour Clinic East.
Seymour Clinic?
Yeah.
Is that the one on 4th Plane?
Southeast 34th Street. 19005 Southeast 34th Street.
In Vancouver?
East Vancouver.
That's
So-
on that side.
190th?
Wow.
Yeah, that way. Way that way.
So the people with the
Yep.
money got measles up there, huh?
Vancouver Clinic.
Wow, that shit's
Seymour Salmon Creek.
it's getting close.
Yeah, after we get off the podcast today, we'll talk about Patreon and T-shirts and stuff. We've briefly discussed it, but we'll talk more seriously about it once we get off.
Right.
Figure out what we need to do.
Oh, yeah, we got to set that up.
But we have some ideas.
We got some ideas.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. It's almost 3:00. I have to get going here pretty soon.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Chill.
I guess we're gonna wrap it up here.
Want to call it a day?
Are we gonna wrap it up? Wrap it up, B.
Saran wrap your Dodger dog. The last one.
Fucking
The last thing you want to
Saran
do. You never heard that before? I said that at the end of the night. Maybe you guys just don't. You're never around when I'm DJing anywhere anymore.
No.
Shawn, you just don't pay attention if you are around. But my closing at the end of the night. Be safe, drive safe, and like always, have safe sex. Saran wrap your Dodger dog, because if you knock her up, you guys have to find a babysitter, and it's harder to come out to the bar and spend your money on alcohol.
Very true.
That's it.
And it's harder to go to the ball games and get a Dodger dog. So make
Saran
sure-
wrap your Dodger
I
dog.
feel like if you use Saran wrap, you're definitely gonna be.
I'm
not
pretty
coming
sure
to the
it's
bar.
just a metaphor. I mean,
Just
it's
saying,
just.
don't use Saran wrap.
You know, there's some massage
Maybe
parlors.
some tin foil.
If anybody takes that literally and uses
There-
Saran wrap, they deserve to knock her up.
There are some massage parlors that use Saran wrap when, like Jack Shacks or whatever, when they jack dudes off, because if they had condoms in there, they would get tickets because it's prostitution or some shit in a massage place. So they use Saran wrap, and then when they Saran wrap the balls and everything. It's fucking weird, dude.
How do you know this?
I just do.
Word on the streets.
This one guy told me this one time.
This one time, do you want a CD? Shout out to Kool-Aid.
Oh boy! All right, I'm finding somebody to raid.
We're gonna raid.
We gotta raid.
Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow.
We must
We'll
raid.
definitely be here tomorrow.
It's just sharp.
It's a cactus. Yes, it's
How
gonna
do you
be
know
sharp.
this? Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow for sure. But Jeff said, "No, D can't leave. No, D, don't go."
Right. It's all good, man. It's all good. We'll be here. I might stream. Oh shit, no. I gotta go do the music tonight at 3 Monkeys.
Should we go raid a talk show or should we go raid Winter SSN is playing Apex Legends? Is that the new game?
Apex.
So there's a new free game that's kind of
I
like
think it's
free,
just the
like
beta
Fortnite
version.
free.
Yeah, it's the beta version, I think.
Bro, it has taken over as categories on Twitch.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. It's
Completely.
bad. It's called Apex. It's
I think
it looks like a mixture of Destiny and Halo.
Yeah, that's what Michael was saying. He said it's a lot like Destiny. I
Yeah.
think I want to try it.
Yeah.
I want to try it.
It looks pretty fucking
So
sick.
we're gonna raid. We'll raid Winter because we're all fans. The dude's cool. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that the guy with the chair that's really tight? And he's like,
Yeah, the blue room.
yeah, he's dope.
Jeff said it's a stupid battle royale game. I don't like battle royale games, but I think I'm gonna download it and try it just to check it out.
Oh, it's a battle royal?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Destiny. Does it have a story mode?
Let me get logged in.
Because I like story modes.
Everybody watching FunkShop TV
Yep.
on your device?
On your devices.
On your device.
Please
Big T said it's
turn
fun. Yeah, I'm gonna download it. Not
to
that I haven't
FunkShop.
been playing Xbox very much lately because I've been trying to get other stuff accomplished, and now apparently I have to figure out how to do this Patreon thing, and apparently I'm gonna have to spend some more time trying to learn how to do some Adobe Illustrator and some Photoshop shit because I'm sure I'm gonna have to put together these designs for these fucking t-shirts. But it needs to be done anyways because we need to add merch to our page.
Oh,
and I'm way
man. Just
behind
a
on that
battle
shit, too.
royale game, huh?
So
That's all right. Fuck
we're
it.
rating.
Go bust some heads.
Thanks for being here. We will be back tomorrow. We
Thanks,
are
y'all.
officially changing the time to 10 a.m. instead of, or 11 a.m. instead of 10 a.m.
Officially. Pacific Standard
It's
Time.
official.
It's
I mean, if
official,
I'm
y'all.
up in time, I'm going to go live early anyways, just so we can get the ball rolling. But
Right.
Adios. Thanks for tuning in. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Love yourselves so we can love others. Peace.